what would you? Oh, I'm sorry. Really quickly, once again, we're playing with Schrei205.
Hello.
Bam, accomplished cosplayer. We're playing with Chocozumo, an incredible professional photographer.
Hello.
And bam, Sincerely Sam, a wonderful, absolutely amazing artist. And then bam, Jasper, the also wonderful, amazing artist.
Oh.
Get those views. Good job, dog. And then over here, we'll introduce him again. Actually, Matt is actually here right now. So he's playing Dominus, which is actually one of the 2 Emerald champions, the highest of their order, and super dope. And he's a bit of an emo boy, but it's all good. And then we also have LvckyDiamond here. She will enter the story in a little bit, but
I'm not here.
yeah, she's not here. For now, however, you are in the Emerald Temple. Everyone's rushing to the auditorium. What would you guys like to do?
So they're just trying to figure out what's going on with
Yeah,
the
they're having an
order?
emergency meeting about you guys and seeing like the doors are slightly open, so you can the audio fills where you actually are, and you can hear them debating, saying like there's obviously legitimacy to this because the Emerald Lord not only prophesies this and it's come true, but they've also acquired 2 powerful artifacts that we've been unable to locate, whereas our seers have not. So we should obviously fulfill this quest, because that's what the Lord wants. And then the seers are like, no, we didn't actually see this, and for centuries we've been the ones to dictate where this order is going to go, and we can't change just because this is sort of happening. The Lord has uttered nonsense before, and this could be it as well. So and they're just arguing back and forth. So
Regardless. I gotta clear my throat for the morning. Regardless of what it is, we gotta get a new job. That makes 3, and we're free to go.
okay. And
All right.
are you in the auditorium saying that to everyone, or just saying that to amongst
Are we-
yourselves?
are we
These
just-
2.
Okay.
I'm just gonna ask her. Okay, this sounds. Yes? Do you want to go in?
Actually, do you even know her character's name?
That's a
Does
great
anyone
question.
know my name?
That's a
We
great
don't know
question.
your name.
I don't think you ever told
He's
each other
Birdman.
his name.
I'm not one to just go around introducing myself.
Oh, I see.
It's fine. We got Wizard Girl 1 and Wizard Girl 2.
I'm a cleric.
It's all magic to me.
I point to
Okay.
the sun.
All right, she
Okay.
points. She points. To,
Your
A little
son?
bright.
Son? Okay. Your son.
like, first word. Yeah. Straight.
Okay. Can you write?
She attempts to write and it's gibberish.
Nothing.
Okay.
All right. So he tells you guys that like we've done 2 quests. We just need 1 more. Like and then we're free, which is true.
Why didn't I
By
bring a whiteboard?
and you can see that your actual
Also
tattoo.
son.
Oh, there you go.
Okay, so she's son.
Yeah.
Yeah, she's son.
Perfect.
Wait, no.
Happy son.
It's gibberish.
So you can write.
Nothing but gibberish.
Nothing but gibberish.
You see that your actual temporary tattoo is starting to fade.
It is.
Yeah, it's not
Take
because of
a
the
shower.
showers. It's because of the. Yeah, it's actually because
Can I
of the
break
2
the
quests. It looks like it's going to fade away permanently once the 3rd quest is complete.
Oh boy. This will be fun.
At this moment, you do hear sounds of commotion being like, until we know what's going to happen when they complete their quest, we should not allow them to move or do anything because they have some sort of effect on what's going on. And of course, and it's not just the seers that are saying this, it's also other Templars that are like just debating amongst themselves and being like, this is too dangerous, we've got to slow our pace and see what we're actually getting into before because this could be one of our enemies toying with whatever and then all that kind of stuff. And yeah.
I'm just going to mutter only to them. These guys really suck at their religion.
They do. I would agree with that.
There's one guy that I don't appreciate that, but have a good day.
So, do we go in?
Well, it's the only thing we can do.
Lead the way, Birdman.
We lead the way.
Okay. You lead the way into the auditorium where you see when you came upon the Emerald Temple.
That's our word, first of all. Don't use that.
When you came into the temple on your first day, you saw that there must have been about maybe 100, 150 paladins in this order, and now
-2 now.
Yeah, -2. So now only about 60 paladins are actually there. And they explain that like we're having so many issues. This is a dangerous time for us. Our forces are literally just halved, and we can't do this. We have to slow our pace. And then the entire room goes quiet as you guys enter the room, and Lottie actually comes to you. Lottie and Dominus are standing next to each other, and you know that Dominus was the kinder of the two, depending on how you want to act, whichever. And Lottie sort of looks to you, and Lottie is your higher up. She's the actual like first in command, and you're her second in command. And she turns to you and goes like, I honestly don't know what to make of this situation. It might be best to just bind them until we can find out more information, or like keep them into our temple until we figure everything out. And then the seers are like, I think that's like the most appropriate thing until we know for a fact that nothing's going to get destroyed, or until we deal with the situation of the different Templars like going AWOL. We should just hold on to everything. In the room is the actual Emerald Lord sitting on his throne, and at this moment he starts uttering something, and the entire room quiets. What did I name it? Let me see here. Did I actually put the town name on your? LvckyDiamond is actually a quality player, so she printed out the.
Oh boy.
Did I?
Outline and everything.
Oh, Lovengard. Lothvengard. Yeah. So he utters Lothvengard, and like just but a whisper, and he repeats it louder and louder, and everyone starts murmuring to themselves, and they're like, "We shouldn't do this. Like, we should absolutely not do this because this could be the destruction of our order." And everyone kind of, just rallies a commotion. What would you guys like to say at this moment, if anything?
Well, that guard might as well eavesdropping on us. Like, hey, what's Lothengard?
Okay. One of the paladins next to you goes like, "Oh, it's a small town, not too far away. They're mostly known for just their agriculture, but like it's nothing too big."
What's the problem?
It's like, we've heard nothing but like apparently you guys have a knack for finding trouble, especially when it's associated with whatever he says. So it raises a lot of concerns, and who knows what's going to happen when this third quest gets completed. Because they said that you guys were the only ones that can prevent something bad from happening if you complete these 3 quests, and we have no idea what that actually is.
To be fair, your order has sucked at everything.
We're trying, man.
We're the only ones that have accomplished anything. You guys are useless.
That's Steve.
And if your order falls apart, then it wasn't meant to be.
Oh, there's a lot of like murmurs there, like murmur, amongst the actual crowd as there's discontent, and the seers go like, until further notice, we're going to go ahead and put them in holding cells and make sure that they, until we figure out what's going on. So we're gonna shelf this and meditate and see what we come up with. Please, bind them and bring them to their. Well, actually, not bind them, but like if you get riled up. So a few Templars come over to you, and Lottie looks to you, and she seems very uncertain. She goes, "I just don't know what to make of this because we've never had this issue before. We've always gotten our orders from the seers that came from the Lord, and now there's just a conflict of different things. So I'm just completely beside myself." She goes, "I'm going to go ahead and meditate on this and go, wherever." So they come to you and say, like, "I'm sorry, but per our orders, we're going to have to take you to these holding cells. Please don't resist. We all like you guys. Steve had wonderful things to say about you, and same with Gimrin, and you've done so many cool things."
I'm just gonna make a rude gesture.
Okay.
And that's it.
Okay. Do you resist at all?
No.
Okay.
Just rude gestures.
Lead the way. As long as I get fed.
Okay. Would you like to repair Harold, or would you like just?
It's gonna take more than a day, especially more than a few hours in a holding cell.
Okay. There are a few Templars that are like, "Ooh, that I feel guilty about that because like you weren't supposed to go on a crazy mission and now your weapon was destroyed. Can we replace it with another battle axe? Would Harold 2 maybe?"
No, I'll find something else.
Okay. You keep your quarterstaff with like a fragment of Harold on there. Okay. So you make your way to the holding cells. You're in there. They bind it and like, "We're so sorry about this," and they bring you tons of food and try to bring you some goodies. And there's like, Monica from accounting actually made some brownies, so we wanted to bring you guys.
It's her birthday.
Yeah, it's her birthday. We just want you guys to just like have some. We're so sorry about this.
Leftovers.
Yeah, exactly. And then, and yeah, so for you, there's a lot of things that happen in this. Do you want to do anything while you're actually in the cell?
What's there to do? Do we got playing cards or something on the left?
I'm just gonna ask her why she only makes weird noises.
Okay.
Yeah, son. Okay, that doesn't
concussion?
answer. Why?
Magic.
Magic?
I'm getting good at this game.
I'm going to...
She's still talking.
Magic lion.
What?
Down. Magic. Under magic. Magic
Bad
down there.
Down? What?
Australian magic.
Australian magic.
I'm going to... Oh no.
Knocked out.
Okay, can I roll insight to see if I have any idea
Go for it.
what her charades are?
Ooh.
Um,
Magic man.
that's a
Slapped you.
10.
10. All right. So with the 10, you get the association that whatever motion she's trying to make is the opposite of good.
Okay. Okay.
So it's opposite of good magic.
And you are
dark side
raised
magic.
up as
Exactly,
a second
there
in
you go.
command through some dark magic to offer a second.
Dark
Chance.
magic? Ding, ding. Okay, I'm gonna just, on a whim, try to do holy stuff to her
Okay.
and cast Remove Curse.
Do you consent?
Yes.
Okay. Go ahead and roll a religion check. Or how does the actual ability work?
Pop.
Oh, just immediately works?
Pop.
Okay.
Yeah, it's level 3. So
This seems to be pretty intense magic. Go and do a
Yeah.
religion check.
That's another 10.
Another 10? Oh my god. The difficulty check was 11 for this.
No.
Okay.
It seems to have like started to work, and it's kind of like that scene from Little Mermaid where she starts getting her voice back and then just like immediately disappears.
So sad.
Oh, guess that wasn't it.
Yeah.
I mean,
You're like, let me nap really quick, and then I will try
Okay.
again.
I'll try later.
For a moment, you were able to utter what sounded like a word. So that's you guys in the cell.
Mhm.
For you, the Seers bring you and Lottie and a few other Templars into the actual auditorium, and they go like, you guys are to actually just monitor and make sure that they don't escape from what's going on. We have to figure out what the issue is here and then try to resolve it. We're gonna try and meditate the best we can. We're gonna go into just a trance for we cannot be disturbed while we're trying to sort through the Lord's actual mind and see what's actually he's thinking and try to piece this together. So please do not allow them to escape in this time. A lot of the Templars start like arguing with him and start being like, we shouldn't do this. If he gives a command, it's our duty to follow it. We shouldn't ever question what his orders are. And then they just argue back and forth. How do you feel about this situation at all? And they sort of look to you for actual like guidance. Personally, you're a pretty loyalist to the actual Lord, where you feel that you're here to serve him. So, yeah.
Well, I am here to serve him, but at the same time, why would we doubt these people?
Mm.
That's my question.
Okay.
But I should serve the Lord. I mean,
Yeah.
that's my purpose.
And everyone kind of agrees with you, and they seem to like, well, if that's what Dominus believes, then we should all like fall in line and all that kind of stuff. And then as it ends, they go, all right, we're gonna be guarded by some of our Templars. You guys monitor everything and make sure everything is okay. And Lottie tells you, I'm gonna go and meditate myself to try to pray and see if I can come up with some sort of solution or guidance on this issue. Some of the other Templars you overhear them around the corner being like, honestly guys, we should just get together, break them free, and then send them to this town to get their quest completed, because if it's got to be legitimate, like it came from we all saw it come from the Lord's mouth. And you hear this, which is pretty much like treason, because the Seers have so what would you like to do?
I'm actually going to agree with them and say we should let them go to this town.
Okay. So they're kind of shocked and like, holy shit! Like I'm so sorry you heard us speak heresy, but like if you agree it, then we should do it like immediately while everyone's in a trance and figuring everything out. But there will be some resistance, and I don't want to kill brothers and sisters of our order unless you feel it's fitting. Like then so they look to you for guidance.
Yeah, I'm actually here for blood, so I'd like to go ahead and do this.
Okay, they're like, all right, we'll do a jailbreak, and then hours pass, and day gives way to night as you guys are in your cells, and you can either sleep. You only need 4 hours, and then what would you guys like to do?
I guess using some. Do I have still have all my stuff?
Yep.
Just using some metal fragments. I'm gonna try to pick the lock just to kill some time.
Sure, that's fine.
Disadvantage. That's a 15 and a 20, surprisingly.
Wow,
Wow.
nice.
So that'll be an 18.
Okay, you are able to unlock it. You're like, hey. As you do this, you hear commotion outside, and you see Dominus in his shining armor. Well, actually, clad in black. Special Black Ops mission. And then you actually see him emerge, and like he subdues. Do you subdue or kill the guards?
I subdue them.
Okay.
Yeah.
You see them subdued, and like with a good karate chop to the neck, they fall. As you see that they broke free.
I was just gonna check the bathroom, honestly.
Well, so what?
Oh, thanks. I'm just gonna walk off.
And she's just drawing in the corner.
Are you drawing in the corner?
Yes, I am.
All right, sounds good. She's drawing in the corner. Do you get up at all while the cage is free and then some paladins clad in black?
I don't even notice.
Okay, sounds good. Jasper does notice. And he starts walking away.
Jasper, oh no.
He's like, "What's going on?"
I drew a picture.
Yeah.
And I try to get her attention. Oh.
This took me like 3 hours.
We'll get back to that. Come on.
I'm very disheartened that my art.
Do you keep your art or do you?
Yes, I do.
Okay,
I
good.
assume it's on the.
Want to show the camera?
Yeah.
Yes.
Bing. Nice. All right, cool.
I draw stuff. That's my job.
So, as you guys are making your way out of these holding cells, you know that the teleportation area is just a few hallways beyond. However, with the sound of the commotion that's been going on, you hear the sounds of clinking armor begin to approach. And you guys turn a corner, and as you do, you see some other Templars that are like, "What are you guys doing?" And they seem very shocked by your appearance.
Well, we were just told we're going on a mission, so that's what we're doing. We're gonna
Okay.
get our job done.
And they're like, "Who authorized this?" And you see it's one of the captains that is lower ranked than you. How would you like to handle this situation?
That guy.
We're following him.
I'm gonna walk up to him, put my hand on his shoulder, and explain the situation, and give him 2 options: either let us go, or you will fucking die.
Okay. Do you want to do intimidation or persuasion or deception? You can do deception. Try to lie to him. Be like,
so
"I'm not gonna kill you, but I'm gonna make it seem like I'm gonna kill you."
let's do intimidation on this one.
Okay, go for it.
D20, right? Is that-
Correct. D20,
Okay.
and then you'll add the number
remember.
associated with intimidation.
Okay.
Yep.
So 17.
Okay, so with the 17, you see him for a single moment, he considers his options and he goes "Champion, we're at your service. Please, continue forward. We didn't see anything," and he turns to his actual people in his command and "You did not see anything. We're just going to the bathroom. We're and he pretty much says "I need to take a shit," and then they just go to the bathroom all together.
Suddenly.
Wait,
Yeah,
group
exactly.
shits? Is that what they're doing?
Exactly. So,
It's the Templar way.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
and-
Well, it's totally normal, right?
and the hallway is clear of any resistance. So you make your way to the actual teleportation circle, and you see some mages ready to go, and they're like, "All right, I could only convince one other guy to actually be a part of this before we had to subdue the others with some karate chops. So we're gonna see how this goes. We have to rush this because I'm pretty sure that someone's been alerted to this, so we're gonna have to go. If you'd like, you can assist the mages in actually doing the teleportation circle with an Arcana check. Otherwise, you can let them try to do it.
I can help.
Okay.
Again, I'm going to shove my way to the middle of the circle.
Okay, you make your way to the middle of the circle. You see that in the past when it was the other mages, there were some fine lines and everything was looking super good, and now it kind of looks like chicken scratch for the actual ritual.
We did our best.
If there's any lines within reach of me, I'm going to try to straighten them up.
So are you gonna be our accompanying Templar for the trip?
Absolutely.
We do have a bad track record. I just want to give you that note ahead of time.
Well, how bad is it?
2 out of 2 dead.
You didn't know Steve was probably gonna kill himself anyways, but Gimrin was pretty cool. Yeah,
I feel like Gimrin deserved it, though.
he couldn't.
I'll go on this journey with
Your
you.
loss.
Yeah.
All right. So as you guys, what was your roll? Sorry.
Oh, wait. 14.
Okay, so with a 14, you have the strongest influence on the actual circle. So they're freaking out and they're like, oh god, this is heresy, and then with your help, you're just like whatever sound effect you use, and
Magic.
yeah, you're like step aside, and you like actually have the ritual drawing, and you add like shading to it, and like and all that kind of stuff, and it enhances it. And they're like, thank you so much. At this current moment, you guys all get into the center of the teleportation circle. And then the doors swing open with the next in command, like the third in command, pretty much, and goes like, Dominus, what are you doing? Like we had our orders from the seers. You can't do this. Get out of that teleportation circle before we have to report this. And what would you like to respond?
Is this not allowed?
We have to do this. So, bye.
You're like, bye. Your other Templars step out of the circle and go like, we'll buy you time. You guys get out of here and like for the Emerald Lord, and then they get into conflict. Okay, and this ritual teleportation spell isn't as strong as the last one, so it takes longer to like flicker before it actually disappears, and you find yourself in the middle of the night on a road where you don't recognize at all. There's just nothing but the light of the moon as well as some stars, and you can't really see in front of you at all. Yeah,
Okay.
and
But I can see.
you can see.
yeah,
Yeah,
so
anyone
can
with
I.
dark vision.
We
can
can
see.
see.
Yeah.
Can Polly see or no?
I do not have dark vision. However,
that's
I'm
sick.
gonna fly up a good bit distance, and I'm gonna see if there's anything like torches of cities or towns.
You actually don't see anything for quite a ways. You do see a cloud of dust coming from the distance, approaching you guys' like location. Would you like to notify anyone of
Yeah,
it?
it's like, looks like we got trouble. That way.
Seems to be a single rider on some sort of mount.
Some sort of rider on some sort of mount.
And you know that you contacted your homie or frenemy, whichever you guys want to have your relationship be, on Laura.
Mm-hmm.
On Laura. Yeah, if you would like to relay this information or keep it to yourself, that's completely fine. And yeah, so this rider approaches. Seems to be a. You are an
Azamar.
Azamar. Would you be able to describe what you look like?
I look like this.
Perfect.
I.
Easy peasy.
Aren't those celestial like beings?
They're
or
angel people.
Angel people?
Angel.
Oh, like they're basically like perfect.
Yeah,
Oh,
literally.
Yeah, literally. Yeah.
But I look very distressed, and I recognize him immediately, and I ask, "Are you guys the Templars?"
I nod.
Hello.
You do see
Give it
Dominus.
away.
How would you guys like your relationship to be, like friends, frenemies? Because there is one sort of thing where she owes you one for whatever past adventure you guys had been on, and that's why she's answering this call, whether she wants to or not.
Ooh.
So if you guys want to be friends or enemies or frenemies, whatever you guys.
What are you thinking?
Work friends.
Okay. We're acquaintances.
Yeah.
We'll get stuff done, but I don't want to see you out. So,
Yeah.
Okay, cool. No, I don't
Don't
wanna get a
invite
beer.
me out for drinks
Yeah,
on
I
Friday.
don't want to get a
Stop
beer
it.
with you ever. I don't want to see pictures of your babies.
No.
So.
Yeah. Perfect. There we
Okay.
go. So you see Dominus immediately, clad in black, which means Black Ops mission for Emerald Templars. Usually, the only time people see an Emerald Templar wearing black is that's like the last thing they see. So you feel very
Spooky.
you feel very grateful that you're like, oh shit. And, yeah. So
Cool.
do you have dark vision or do
I
you?
do.
Oh, you do. Okay. Everyone has dark
Does
vision.
he?
What the hell? You have dark. I think.
Yeah, I do.
Okay.
I don't.
So he's
I'm-
told me what they
Yeah,
can't see a
exactly.
goddamn thing.
Yep. They're very generous giving dark vision. I'm telling you.
Yeah.
Could you, like,
I have
a torch.
whatever the remnants of Harold. I'll just light.
thanks.
Aww.
Sad.
All right. So the remnants of Harold gets lit. Would you like to have this actually be lit, or would you?
Yeah, just hold it on.
Okay. There's this tiny little sliver of Harold left. On the actual, depending on your definition of Harold, but yeah.
Broken.
Broken, shattered. Okay, so on Laura appears, she asks if you guys are Templars. She then sees Dominus, and yeah.
Give the nod.
Hey,
Hey.
I guess.
And you are actually from, or at least know of, Lofthgard. God, I can't remember my own town names.
Why did I make them so hard?
Yeah,
to
right,
pronounce?
exactly. Damn fantasy names. Can't be just New Jersey or Detroit. Okay, so she's actually a resident or has spent some time in this town, so she knows this lay of the land quite well. Especially at nighttime, it's such a sudden, like, because you pretty much sent a missive to her immediately asking for assistance to meet you at a certain point, and that's where you guys are at this time. In the outline, did it say what happened to actually Lofengard?
Yep.
Okay. You can explain it to them if you want.
You guys don't know what happened?
I think some introductions are in order first.
Oh,
I don't know.
Yeah.
Whatever. Hi.
Hi.
Emerald Lord dude was saying the name. People got mad. He broke us out. Stuff happened.
I don't really care, so I just need help.
We don't care either.
Okay, cool.
Hey,
We're
sure.
investigating.
New beginnings and all that. All right, so basically the town is put to sleep. I don't know why, don't know how, but they won't wake up. I got out in time. I just saw from the windows what was happening, and I had to go. So and I hailed the Templars. Yeah. I don't know if there's any more detail you want to add to that, but
No, that's pretty much it. So something odd had
Someone
happened
slips
to
some
the town.
NyQuil in the water supply.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly.
Sleeping.
No, that fantasy potion. Yeah.
It's
Yeah.
fantasy NyQuil.
yeah,
Exactly.
yeah. I'm not keen with all that, so I needed more help than I'm just one girl, you know.
I'm just one bird.
Pretty dope bird.
Yeah, it's true. He definitely is a buff boy. You can see his thick veins running up his arms. You're not sure if it's all natural or if there was some supplements. Yeah.
Bird supplements. Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
Those exist.
Okay. So you've been given this information. She knows the way to the actual town. Is there any questions you would like to ask these two figures at all? Or would you guys like to exchange greetings at all? Or just like, meh?
We're here.
Yeah.
To each other. What's up? Thanks for coming.
Yeah.
Dominus, was it?
Yes, Dominus.
Polly.
What up? Dang. It's a strong beat.
I think she's trying to say she's son.
Oh, hello.
You do
Praise-
see the most
praise
adorable wolf in the world at her feet. Yeah. Which is-
Whoa!
He's fierce and
Yeah.
dangerous.
None of us know its name.
Yep. That's true. No. Oh, that's right. You can't speak, so therefore you didn't give a name.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's
So-
just the dog.
It's just wolf. Yeah.
Just wolf. Wolf
Yep.
number 2.
Exactly. There you go.
Bird.
Perfect.
Did that dog used to be bigger?
Is this how she always is?
You just
You got used to it
Yeah.
after.
I mean,
I'm not used to it actually.
I tried to fix it and it kind of worked, and then we had to leave.
All right.
I don't know.
So it can be fixed.
I don't
Can
know.
it? Can it be
Potentially.
fixed?
I mean, you could try if you want to. You want to like, all right, let's just stop our mission right now.
I'll
So,
just.
like-
I'll just. Well, hang on. It's instant, isn't it?
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
I'll just.
Try
I'll just
it.
try again.
Try it.
We're just standing in the middle of a
That
dark
is
field.
a more than 20.
Okay. So with more than 20, the Little Mermaid, the golden little thing gets into your throat, and then you can suddenly speak again.
Oh my god, finally, thank you.
Oh.
Oh.
Couldn't have done that earlier.
No!
Oh.
It was cursed the entire time.
Cursed.
It's been a while.
I can't do anything about
I
that.
don't even remember my own accent. Do I have an accent? It's been like 5 years.
5 years. I couldn't imagine not talking at all.
So Sun can actually talk.
It's Sunny, thank you. You were
Oh.
close.
Okay.
Yeah.
Sunny.
Yeah.
Like, I like Sun. I'm gonna call you Sun from now on. All right, cool.
Do
So
you still make those noises?
I could try.
you'll have to try without the sound effect board.
Nothing happens.
Oh.
Oh, I'm gonna miss
thank
that.
you.
Yeah, doodly. All right, perfect.
Wait, but now he can't understand me.
Oh,
Do you
no.
understand me? Oh,
I mean,
The power of love is strong. I'm
Power
sure.
of
Yeah.
love.
It'll break all borders.
love me.
Okay.
Love me.
So at this current moment, you guys travel to Lofengard. As you come upon this town, there's not a single torch in sight. It's completely dead silent. There's not even any sounds of birds or wildlife or anything like that.
I didn't catch your name.
On Laura.
On Laura. Bam. Fist bump. How long ago did everyone start falling asleep?
I don't know that.
You know that you were just like away for a mission and came back to town, and you found them like that.
Yeah,
And
the town was asleep.
So you ask her name right away, and yet you don't get mine for like what, 2 weeks?
You said
Oh,
Sunny. Like,
Like 2 hours ago.
yeah, that's a good start.
no, all she wrote was Sun.
I
Okay.
put a Y next to it.
That's all she wrote.
that Y was gibberish.
Yeah,
It was.
it was
Yeah.
wingdings.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was a stop
Don't remember
sign.
the alt codes.
Yeah.
All right, perfect.
Not nice.
So
Can I roll stealth before we go into town?
absolutely.
I would like to do that. Oh, that's.
yeah, you're Batman.
I'm gone.
You were like talking to her like, "On Laura, it's great to have you by our side," and then she's there, and then you look away, and she's gone. Like,
So that's what it feels like.
Yeah, exactly. And then she's just like gone. What would you like to do instead?
Where's your horse?
Or just like,
I'm just sticking to the walls.
okay.
A few feet back so I can see what they do.
You
'cause-
equip your same gear and armor, except now you have like bushes and like and all that kind of stuff
Yeah.
as you're crawling through the ground. All right,
So-
you get to town. You hear the sounds of snoring that are coming from various areas as you have no idea. How would you like to approach the situation?
I guess I'll go find the first person I can that has an open door.
Okay, would you like Chris to split from the party, or would you like to all go?
Just kind of
together?
as we're moving,
Okay.
just an empty door, just
Can
punch it
I-
open a little bit.
Yeah, that's fine. Sorry.
What would I need to roll to try to figure out if I know anything that could put
You
this
can
many
do a
people to
history
sleep?
check. You can do an Arcana check.
Okay. I will do history. That's not good.
Okay.
It's an 8.
An 8. The only information you know is what you've been told already. That like magic, it's like specifically sleep magic is powerful, but you've never heard of it be an entire town before. So it must be obviously powerful. So
But yeah, any civilians, I kind of just like shake them awake, do a little slap dance.
so you head over into one building that seems to be a private residence. You find some people around a dining table that seem to have just been living their life, and their faces are full, heads down onto the table, and just you hear them breathing. You see they're malnourished because they've been like this for at least some time without sustenance. They will eventually pass away, but they're alive currently. Yeah. And you try to shake them. Nothing really happens. If you'd like, you can be more aggressive or try another approach.
It's fine.
I wish I could sleep that well.
Me too, thanks.
Would you guys like to do anything?
I would like to go slap people as well.
Okay. So you enter. You see there's a tavern, which you've been to this town quite a bit times and all that. And the tavern's usually where everyone meets. And sure enough, as you walk in here, you see quite a few people all just lounging about, either falling out of their chairs or on tables or all that kind of stuff. Yeah.
May I pour a drink first?
Absolutely.
I'm gonna follow
Sweet.
him into the tavern and just like sit down.
There is some fine meat here. It's quality
Drinks,
stuff.
drinks?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Ale?
Yeah, I'll come in with
So
that.
as far as our
Right, sounds
record
good.
goes, first time was a rod, second time was a book. I don't know any other sort of magic item there is.
I don't know. Crystal?
Crystals? Sure. So we're looking for a crystal, probably.
I
Probably.
don't know.
Probably.
Well, what if it's something
Anything
else?
can be magic.
Wait,
All
a
entirely.
crystal? Wait,
What
hold
if
on.
it's like a curtain rod?
All right. Okay. Curtain rod. We can. Well,
Or
we
a
did
shirt.
deal with the rod already. Rather fine rod. Ned's rod, I believe it was.
Well, let's get
Are you
creative
still?
here.
Do you wanna? Greeting. I'm so sorry. This is your present. I will send it to you on Monday.
Oh my
I'm
god.
Slightly busy.
Oh, Jasper
So
wants
cute.
it.
Her birthday was December.
Oh my god.
That's so
A
cute.
long time ago, D'Angelo.
Sorry.
That's the
I'm a
answer.
busy man. All
That's
right.
what we're looking
Oh my
for.
god.
Is that a corgi
Stuffed
butt?
corgi.
Show the
Yeah.
corgi
Yeah.
butt. It's all
Yeah.
about the butt.
There you go. Now you have
That's just
What is
so-
your
Oh,
dog's name?
Mini
Same
Marty.
size.
Yeah,
It
Marty.
really
There you go.
Marty McFly Jr.
Yep.
Oh,
Jasper's
he really wants it.
Jasper's
Oh,
offended.
shit.
like, yo, there can only be one dog at this table. All right.
There you go, bud.
Anyway.
let's
So,
go.
so now we're just in a tavern with a bunch of people asleep drinking.
Correct. If you want, you can have the finest quality mead that they have available.
Sure.
Sure, but they won't mind
I'll leave like
because you either die or
I-
help or save.
I have like no pesos, so I'm just like thanks.
Mr. Elmer Temple
I owe
person,
you.
Yo,
Can I
2
go
silver.
look in the register?
absolutely. Why not?
Awesome. So I go.
You look away as she's.
Yeah, I'm
looking.
just gonna go ahead and go
You're
for
gonna
this
assume
ale.
that she just wants to look, not really take. She's just
Exactly.
curious.
Well, I go and I look. Do I find anything?
Yes, you find 35 pesos.
Cool. I slip
Sorry, the
him
currency in
5.
this world are pesos.
Oh my
Pesos.
god.
I slip him 5. Like I didn't find anything.
And I just slipped that right to the side
Yeah,
here.
donation for the
Yes.
temple.
Yeah. I give him like enough nod.
Alright, cool.
Yeah.
I thought that counts.
Yeah. I try
Perfect,
to make a
perfect.
squeaky noise. It doesn't work.
Are you in the tavern as well?
I am in a
Speaking.
tavern as well.
So you guys are all in this tavern drinking some fine mead and examining some pesos and misplacing them in your pockets.
Is this peanut butter and jelly mead? Because that seems.
It is.
Okay.
It's about 40 pesos.
40 pesos.
Yeah. And it's worth every penny. So.
Huh.
Yeah.
It's called Bites and Brews. Interesting.
Yeah, it is. It is. Yeah.
Cool.
It's quite.
D'Angelo, what's in this?
Pesos and mead.
No, the stuffed animal.
Oh.
Oh,
Inside Ein.
it's
Yeah.
like, dude, it's so good.
He really wants it.
Don't eat plastic, dude. It's not good for you.
Oh, it's
Like, no, it's fine. It's all good.
You will conquer.
Oh my
Yeah,
God.
you guys be nerds, and I'll just do my thing.
Brittany just has to watch her.
Yeah, fries get like devoured. It's enhanced. All right, Grinny. That's what's going on. All right. So you are in the tavern. There are plenty of people here, including the barkeep that you guys absolutely know. Solid dude. He's a dwarf, and he makes sure that everyone has some good quality meat at a good quality price that is fair. What would you like to do in this situation? There are about 18 people in this establishment, passed out.
They're all passed out. First thing we should do is look around and check all of them. Not to check their pockets, but to see if we can find any clues on what's going on.
Okay.
Yeah, so start by checking them.
All right. So you lean down to a woman that seems to have an elven woman that's passed out on the floor. Would you like to do a religion check, or would you like to just like do a medicine check, or how would you? Like
what would it be if I just shake her violently to see if she does anything?
Athletics.
Oh, that's very high for me. Let's do that one.
Okay.
You shake her dead.
Shake her till she's dead. The 21.
You shake her and she breaks
Okay. So with a 21, you're uncertain, but has anyone trained in medicine?
Yes.
Okay, she has whiplash. That woman.
Oh,
She does
So
not
many
respond.
concussions, yeah.
Exactly. She does not respond to your
Okay.
summons.
Damn.
I'm
Does
gonna...
he do anything?
He's curious and he starts licking that same woman's face, specifically where the neck got the whiplash.
Yeah, that's not a good sign.
Yeah.
He's trained in medicine. You know?
Oh, is she dead?
So at this current moment, as you're like examining her, like, man, nothing happened. As you put her on the ground, you see her mouth slip open, and then a pink mist begins to seep out of it, as well as all the other like people in this room. The 18 or 17 other mouths open and pink mist seeps out of them as well, and just envelops the entire room. How would you like to handle this situation?
We should leave.
I cover my mouth immediately.
Okay.
Yeah,
Gonna
it's
buzz
gonna
out
be
of
one of
town.
these and run out.
Okay, so you cover your mouths. Constitution check.
All of us?
Yep. So try to hold your breath.
14.
Wow.
It's cocked, but it's a 20.
It's an 8.
Going to ruin my campaign, Kathy. That's fine.
Do you want me to reroll?
No, I'm just
okay.
kidding.
Okay.
14.
Okay.
8.
12.
15.
15.
Hear myself
Okay,
for this.
so a majority of you, whoever got under 11, passes out. Completely. So
Oh,
your knees
shit.
buckle and then you just like pass out.
Oh, shit.
Another Constitution check.
Okay.
For the people who passed out?
Nope, just everyone who's still holding their breath, trying to.
Oh, well, yes.
20.
Natural 20?
Yes.
Oh my god.
18.
6.
Okay, so you
What, do I
pass
add-
out.
Do I add Constitution? as well?
Constitution.
Oh, so 13.
13?
3.
For the sake of time, you guys all pass out.
No.
Alright, so.
Jasper's leaving.
Even if we ran out?
Yeah, even if you ran out, because as you attempt to run out and break through the doors, you see the pink mist is seeping through the town from any
Oh, God.
opening from the buildings and all that. Yeah, so.
So much for that.
So we'll all pass out.
I know.
You-
It's like,
I know.
I know. I was like, oh shit. Well, like, I know I should never lead her up to the die because that'll always betray me. Okay, cool. So, you guys all fall asleep. You wake up where you passed out. So you were in the actual tavern when you passed out. The
We
rest,
just left him.
you guys ran out in fear of like, oh shit.
Oh, shit.
I can't be put to sleep.
You are put to sleep. You're not sure what's going on, but you are definitely asleep. Okay.
Chloroform isn't magical.
Yeah, right.
Okay.
Does it smell like chloroform? And they're just like. Okay, so you guys all fall asleep. You wake up in the same place that you actually hit the ground, except everything is just insane. When you wake up, what was once a moonlit sky as well as some stars in it are now just giant eyeballs just like staring at you from the sky. That's
Oh.
very purple and they're blinking. And you look around and they're shadowy figures that are just running around chasing different townspeople. And you're like, holy shit, what's going on? You still have your gear and all of your...
So we're dealing with old gods.
Yeah, I was going to say it's super cosmic right now, huh? Okay.
I know what this
So-
is.
Show me what you
I've been
got.
on a trip like this
Thune.
once.
Yeah, right? Exactly.
We ended up in Encourage.
All right, so you hear some people scream at the top of their lungs as they're getting attacked by these sort of like shadowy figures. What would you like to do?
I guess I'm gonna start swinging at things
With Harold or another weapon?
with Harold.
Is it still on fire? Even though you passed out?
It is not fire
Okay.
anymore.
Would I know what
Well,
this
it's
is?
just-
Harold
it's just
actually
a
is
light-
complete.
Oh.
Together.
Just
my bad.
Why?
it's just like I can turn people into like
All
Iron
right.
Man.
Would I know
Harold's
where we
back
are?
for now.
Just
You can
That's
do a
kinda
history
cool. You
check
make
and
it
try to
grow,
see
essentially.
if
Yeah.
you can.
That's cool.
Even my upbringing
Recall.
and
You can have an advantage.
okay.
Yeah.
gotta negotiate for the advantage.
Oh, what's that?
15,
Those are good rolls, damn.
16.
So with an actual 16, you consider it, and you're like, you feel that you're having trouble determining whether you guys were transported to another plane or you're in some sort of illusionary state. Either way, it seems like whatever damages. I'm sorry, I left out a crucial detail from before. When you were examining the bodies, you did see open wounds on them, but you couldn't figure out what actually caused them. You know that this either illusionary state or you guys being transported to another plane is affecting your physical form. So whatever damage you take in this realm will transfer to your actual bodies.
This sucks.
Yeah, Sunny says finally. As you appreciate your
Wait,
voice.
I can talk in this world.
Yep.
Still. Okay, good.
I'm still like a little confused when she actually talks. It's like, oh.
Well, I'm having a blast smashing things. that
Yeah,
can-
Harold is completely reformed and together.
This is the best stream ever for now, I guess.
For now.
Have you looked up?
Can I look around what's around us right now? We're just in a tavern with other
Correct.
people?
So you guys who were able to hold their breath for quite a long time, you guys made your way outside of the tavern, so you're actually in the street, closest to these shadowy figures that are attacking. It seems a mother and a child who seem defenseless, and these shadowy figures have the shape of a humanoid, but it's as your eyes actually fall upon them, they completely blur out, so you're unable to see any details. But they, yeah,
So he's still in the tavern,
correct.
He's fine.
Bar fight.
bar fight, and we're all outside.
Correct. And there's no one in the tavern that you can see other than you. Yeah.
Okay.
I'm gonna go try to save the people that are getting attacked. The
Okay.
Mother and the child.
Go ahead and make an initiative check.
If we want to follow her, should we?
18.
Yes. So, on Laura,
We're gonna
And-
follow her and roll 12.
Feori gets a 12. Polly, what would you like to do?
Initiative?
Yep.
Or initiative?
Yep.
Initiative.
For rolling initiative.
Oh, that's
I went to go save the mother and the child.
we adding a
Oh.
+1 for that one?
You are dressed, yes.
Hell yeah, that's gonna be a 22.
22. Sunny?
I got a 10.
10. Okay. And Dominus?
18.
18. And then, is that it? Yeah, that's everyone. Oh, could you two do a rock, paper, scissors? 1, 2, go?
Yeah. So 1, 2, 3, shoot.
1, 2, go.
Oh, 1, 2, go.
Okay, you go first.
Yay.
So, or at least before him.
Yeah.
So, 22. Polly?
Alright, what's in the tavern? Do I see shadowy figures?
You see no shadowy figures, but you
Oh.
can't see them on the outside.
Alright, well, I'm just gonna start flying out and start bashing things.
Okay.
I don't give a shit about the consequences right now, because I am
We're in
living.
this scary place.
Hashtag.
I'm gonna borrow a D12.
Upside down.
And as such, I get 2 attacks now. Look at that. So that's going to be. Where's my dice there? Oh shit! I completely. There was a 7 and a 7. I'm just gonna re-roll these real quick. That's gonna be 14s actually.
Okay.
14s hit.
Yep. They do hit.
14s. All right. First one does. Ooh, it's a lot of damage now. 15 for the first one,
Mhm.
and 11 for the next one.
Okay. It's one of those situations where it's a blur of motion, a blur of like colorful motion as you appear behind them, and then just like flick your blade, and then their body's just like slice anime style. Yeah.
Next.
And then Harold it feels good in your hands to have it there. Yeah. And then
Seemed only like yesterday.
I will keep this initiative thing because all enemies have been destroyed. Did you attack multiple targets or just one?
Multiple targets.
Okay, yeah. Then they're both destroyed.
We're all like ready, and then this
Yeah,
bird just
exactly.
comes out of nowhere.
I'm gonna hold on to this. Is that right?
You can have the Diablo one.
Okay.
Okay, so the
fancy
mother
one.
and daughter, they seem to have some scratches on them and some damage. And be like, "Thank you so much for saving us." None of us have like the town guards were the first to fall. When all this chaos happens, people are taking refuge in the actual watchtower. We should go there for safety. And like, could you please like escort us? And what would you guys?
Is that what you're here to do? Is save people? So
Yeah.
let's go save people.
I'm here.
Okay.
Sure.
It's a dream. I can do whatever I want.
I'm pretty sure this isn't a dream.
I'm mostly with her, but I don't know why Harold's okay again. I don't know. Whatever.
So you make your way over to the watchtower. You do find more shadowy figures actually there. They've already like destroyed a couple people, and they're chomping away at their body. As they look over to you guys, and now they're rushing over. So keeping the same initiative, skipping over Polly because he already went. It'll actually go to on Laura.
Okay, I'm gonna stealth and run up ahead.
Okay.
That's a 18.
You are Batman.
I'm done.
Okay, is that your major action, just to stealth and move
Stealth
forward
and
as
dash,
possible? Okay, yeah. Okay, you are able to do so. Afterwards, it's going to go to Dominus.
Yes. I'd like to start swinging at things too.
Okay, so you go to the closest shadowy figure with your what weapon? Sword and shield, or
I'm gonna go battle axe.
Battle axe? Okay.
Two-handed.
So with your battle axe, you whip it out and you strike at the closest figure. So go ahead. Sorry. Go ahead and roll a d20.
Hey man, you missed the whole
Yes.
rods.
14.
Okay, so how it works is actually could you,
Yeah, sure.
okay.
So after you roll this, you add your accuracy modifier. That's your attack roll.
Mhm.
So your battle axe is
Oh,
the bottom
okay.
one.
So 23.
Oh boy, that's a +9.
He's a buff boy. Yeah. I'm sorry. You guys actually appreciate that you guys both lift, and
Oh,
so you guys saw that and like.
All right.
it's pretty
yeah.
cool, man.
So yeah,
so now
that's a
you roll
23. for me.
damage. So a D8,
All right. So now roll that.
Yeah.
and then add the thing.
6 plus the thing, so 6. 12.
He's a paladin, so you can do that twice.
Oh,
Whoa.
7.
All right. You go to the shadowy figure and just smite it as if it was, yeah.
It's just missed again.
We did it, buff boy.
Yeah, exactly. yeah, it's more hot knife through butter.
So we're like
This
axe
expression
bros
goes.
now.
Exactly. Yeah.
Axe bros.
Axe
You
bros.
guys touch
Cool.
tips as you go.
We touch axe. Oh. Whipping it out and touching tips, D'Angelo.
Oh, man.
Alrighty.
I thought this was for kids.
We're saving
Technically-
kids, but this is not for the adults. All right, Fiore.
Kids aren't paying.
So how many are still left?
There are 2.
Okay. Do my stars work here?
Yep.
Do I have any idea? Okay. I'm just going to take
Although
my
it'd be a
star.
good way to test. Yeah.
Yeah, take my star and just fling it.
All right. It flings and hits its target. Go and roll damage.
Okay. I think it's still. Oh, it's 4. That's right. How many is it?
3.
Yeah.
You can split them up however you want.
I'm just gonna fire them all at 1, and it is 7, 8 plus 3, so 11.
11.
Yes.
Okay. It pierces the body, and the body falls to the ground and just evaporates. There's one figure left. As it reaches over and tries to strike, after Fiore, it's going to go. Oh, yeah, cool. So it reaches over for Dominus, and with a 13 plus 2, 15 versus AC, which I'm pretty sure.
23.
Yeah, it bounces off your armor like nothing.
I know. My AC is like so bad.
And then, okay, so after that, it's going to be Sunny
Yay!
slash Jasper.
Slash Jasper.
Wolf attack.
What do you want to
Yeah.
do, buddy? He wants to attack.
Okay.
Yeah. So I'm like,
He's like-
sick him.
Portable hole into the bag of holding.
Yeah, we're gonna attack one of the.
Go for it. What spell?
Let's see. I have my spell slots like fueled again, right?
That's
or you can
correct.
also use cantrips as well.
And cantrips. That's my paper. Don't eat that.
Do we get
Attack. Attack.
get him?
Is that pizza?
It should be pizza, I think.
Well, Jasper wants to attack, so.
Go for it.
We're gonna use burning hands because we're pretty good at that. And then
Okay.
Jasper's gonna run and try and maul someone.
Okay.
Clearly, because he really wants to.
Right on, right on.
Yeah. Stop.
If he needs my card, just let me know.
Stop it.
Okay.
People don't want to hear that.
Okay, I'm sorry. What spell are you using?
Burning hands.
All right, go ahead and roll for it. Or actually, they roll for it.
Yes.
It'll be a 14.
Cool. Against. Wait. Against. I'm gonna do this.
So on the spell one, it'll be.
Yeah, what is the saving for?
Dex.
Or, yeah, so she gets.
Dex is going to be a this is a level 6 sheet.
Yes.
This one is.
This one is? How about this one?
That
It was
one.
just one.
That
15.
One.
So,
Yeah.
That one is.
What?
I have no idea.
All right.
so they rolled 14.
Yeah.
Okay, so they failed.
So they failed.
Okay.
Oh,
so
I
max
see it now.
damage. All right. And then what was the
Yeah, you
damage?
should get rid of your old names.
Yeah.
5,
think
4,
that
and
was-
1.
5, 4, and 1. So
Yes.
5, 4, 9, and then 1, 10. Okay. Burning Hand just engulfs his entire being, and then it's just ash as it falls to the ground.
Sweet.
And
Isn't Dominus over there?
Sorry, dude. Oops. Oh,
Dominus, go and roll a d20.
my bad.
What have you done?
I mean, we told you. that-
Dex, or what does it say?
Dex.
Dex.
We kind of told you that.
Dex. What's your
the
Dex save?
Emerald Templars
4.
don't really get
Oh,
those.
Dex save.
So,
Oh, so 11.
yeah.
Ooh.
Okay.
Oh,
with-
no.
Oh yeah, fails. All right.
He's
So
a
you
little
also take
singed.
10 damage.
Oh, whoops.
Can I borrow a pencil? Thank you.
We did warn you, to be fair.
True. True. Still a little rude.
So you think of like was Steve and Gimrin's death
that takes
actual accidental?
Takes away
Thank
your
you.
AC, man.
From your hit points.
Oh,
so
jeez,
you're at
my
48.
My bad.
Which you're a buff boy, so you should be able to take
Yeah,
it.
you're
so.
good.
Yes.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
Get the
he's
tank.
fine. He's fine. Just a little singed.
Yeah,
he's
yeah, yeah.
fine.
It's okay. Yep.
So
He's,
with
he's a demon man.
we get +1 to all rolls today.
In costume.
In
Mhm.
Okay,
Everything.
so it would have been 12.
Perfect.
Okay,
All right.
I have to
So
remember that.
the way to the watchtower is clear.
Yeah, still gonna fail.
Oh, sadness. Oh.
Hang on, he has resistance to fire damage.
Oh, you're a tiefling or tiefling. That's right.
So,
So you
Oh,
only
man.
took 5.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
yeah, because I was like,
Good
hang
catch.
on.
Yeah.
I've tried to burn a tiefling before.
You can't light them on fire.
Those who are looking in the direction of Feori see a sinister smile come across her face as he.
Oh yeah, resistance to fire damage. Sorry, I don't know how to play this first.
It's okay. Yeah, we forgot that too.
Yeah.
Thankfully, there's good D&D
Thanks for,
players.
yeah,
on the
thanks
team.
for. I didn't look at the last page. Thank you.
All right.
Still
So-
a buff boy. Yeah.
Yeah. So you get to the actual watchtower and you see the door opens. There's other civilians that are there. They're like, "Please get in quickly," you know. And you see other shadowy figures begin to jump from rooftops and make their way over to the door as you guys all fall in. And then after that, oh yeah, I'm sorry about that. I forgot.
Yeah,
to-
we've got our ASMR podcast.
That's right. Yeah.
Get the Oreos, dude.
I'll get 'em.
Oh, he's getting them. Yeah.
Dude.
Perfect.
MVP.
Right.
Yeah, I don't eat.
Thank you, Tony.
These are for D'Angelo because I'm not gonna eat pork or anything. Here you go, keto it up, boy.
Thank you. All right. So he's like, "Mom, please, you can't do this to me."
Yeah, but mom, pork rinds.
Okay. You make your way into the watchtower, and you see that there are a ton of civilians. There's about like 40 of them that are in here, being like, you know, we were all split up when this happened. We have no idea what happened. A pink mist just rolled through the town, and next thing we know, we awoke in this hell. And the town guards and those that were able to fight were the first ones to fall as we found our way into just the safety of certain structures. Bowls of nice.
Peanut butter Oreos.
Snacks appear.
Oh, so good. You have to eat it and then let me know how it tastes because I'm not going to do any cards
It's
today.
peanut butter and Oreo. What do you want me to say?
Just describe to me the taste.
You can have the peanut butter part. Just eat like that. But there's definitely frosting. In there.
It's peanut
Oh,
butter
yeah.
frosting.
Yeah, it's frosting.
It's not good enough.
It's delicious and amazing.
All
You
right.
should eat them. Here you go. Take
Yeah.
them. Take them from me. Here you go.
Yeah.
Join it. Dark side. There you go.
Okay, so
First thing I'll ask is, how long have you guys been here?
they go. Time works odd in this realm. We're not sure. There's no sun or moon to direct us.
How long
It
do you
feels
feel you've been here?
it feels like we've been here for months.
shit.
We,
Oh, boy.
Yeah, we don't feel the need for sleep or for hunger or for anything. We're just here and awake and just in fear constantly of what's going on around here. Every so often, one of us will go out and try to investigate further because at certain times of day, these shadowy figures will just leave and it seems to be quieter than normal. But every time some people go out, less people come back in, if at all. So we're unsure what's going on. And they all praise. They praise you for sure because you're in the cleric armor and all that. And they also praise Dominus completely because he's an Emerald Templar. And they're like, oh shit, he's Black Ops right now. And then and they also see on Laura and they're like, oh my god, you're on Laura. Okay. Oh my god, you're safe. Like we can't believe that you're here. Everything's gonna be fine now because on Laura's here. And then yeah. And then
My reputation precedes me.
What would you like to do or say in this situation? Any questions you would like to ask, or?
Oh, first things first. Do you know what's causing this? Any hints at all? You've been here for months.
Some of the people murmur to themselves that they try to think, and they go like, "We have no idea." And they're like, "Wait, well, there's one building in particular that seems to be acting up the most out of everything." Because obviously, you can see that everything in this world is just so odd. But there is a house at the end of the street that is completely just gives bad vibes. Anyone who's tried their to even come near it immediately gets slaughtered. And
Monster House.
yeah, exactly. And so we're unsure of what's going on.
That looks like a
there,
target
but
to us, doesn't it?
And then
guess
some of
so.
and then some of the people are like, we're not sure what's going on, and they try to plead with you, being like, everyone who goes there dies. Like maybe it's just better to live our lives, quote unquote, here. And
Well, you're gonna die here eventually,
Yeah.
so.
Yeah.
Your bodies in the real world are dying.
then as you tell them that, they're like, oh my god, like how long has it been? And for you, you know, you left town for like 3 days, and in those span of 3 days, you came back, and that the town was in that situation.
Yeah. So at maximum, you guys have been asleep for 3 days. But
Yeah, and then they freak out because like it feels like it's been months. Like, oh my god, and then that convinces them to like, we need to resolve the situation. And you see amongst everyone are the children, the elders, and some people that are more frail, men and women that are very frail. And then they kind of look to themselves and be like, this might be our only shot. So like, if you need our services, we'll try to help you out. But we don't have many weapons or aren't trained in sort of combat. But if this is our best shot, then
You
I'll
guys stay here.
yeah.
Leave it
Just
to
Stay safe. Lock the doors.
like, okay, well, all right. And then yeah, and then you can see at the top of the watchtower the lay of the town, and there are quite a few shadowy figures that are doing their thing, just going everywhere. Unfortunate souls are trying to cross the street, and then they get mugged and murdered. And then
Murder shadows.
yeah, as they're like walking across the street, and they get jumped, and then you see them like take their wallet and their like pesos and run away with their lives.
The shadow creatures want the pesos?
Yeah, exactly.
What do they want with pesos?
I don't. You don't know the economy in this world.
That's true. It could be really bad in the shadow world.
Yeah.
Downtown Lothengard.
Exactly. Yeah. However, in the watchtower, you do see this house. It doesn't seem to be large at all. It seems to be a low-income area, and it's just ebon black with an aura around it that just seems to just look off more so than any of the others, because everything looks odd here. The houses are all warped. They seem to be shifting and moving and all these odd things. But yeah,
Far out, man.
that house in
Cool.
particular, yeah,
It's a shroom trip.
yeah, exactly.
Been there. What?
I've been there. What?
Everything's moving. This is really cool.
All right. So what would you like to do?
Push on
Okay.
to the house.
Can I
Perfect.
roll
Check it out.
Who's leading?
Try it out.
Stealth. I'll be in the front.
All right.
Before,
Nice.
Before she disappears, I'm going to just
28,
touch her and give her
26.
guidance.
Okay.
Like,
You go to
got
touch her,
this.
she like pop. You're like,
Maybe
Uh,
later.
okay, what was guidance? Actual.
D4 extra on any skill check.
Oh,
yeah.
cool.
Okay.
Right on. She reappears just so that you can touch her
Just
for a moment.
okay. Wait. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. D4.
Yeah.
Everything.
You
Or-
see that
Just
like
the one first next thing.
you see that she was there, and then suddenly she puts a lampshade on, and then she is gone from your vision, and then she like, lifts it up for a moment, and you can touch her.
Worth it.
Yeah.
Okay. And then
Let's go.
next person behind her. I'm assuming one of the buff boys.
Yeah.
So you get to the black house. Would you like to stealth, or would you like to just go aggressive and get there as fast as possible?
I'm not exactly quiet.
That's true. There are a lot of plate wearers.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What do you say, Birdman?
Well, we just have been quiet. They're gonna come for us eventually.
Cool.
I agree. Plus
Okay.
I'm big. Let's do this.
Sounds good. So you guys want to
I'll just keep like 30 feet up or so.
Okay, so you keep 30 feet up or so, and as you're going through town, you keep out of sight and are ahead of them. You can tell that there's about 3 other shadowy figures in between them and the actual house that they're going to target. If you'd like, you can make a stealth attack on them, or sorry, a sneak attack.
Hell yeah.
Otherwise, yeah.
I don't think we have enough D6s
That's my job.
for her. I hope you brought your own D6s.
Oh, I have them all.
Okay, cool.
If you need one.
Wait, what am I hitting? How do I do this?
Bow or dagger? What do you got?
I'll throw a dagger.
Okay.
Okay.
So
So she gets advantage.
Mm-hmm.
so
Got it.
16, 17 plus 5.
Absolutely got it.
Yep. And then
It's a D4 plus however many sneak attacks you got.
Sneak attacks.
I don't know how big your mod is for sneak attack. Usually like 40.
If it's surprise, it automatically crits. Because I'm an assassin.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
And,
interesting.
you get like I'd be 3d6 or 4d6 for your actual sneak attack.
We
I
do
don't
have
think
the
I'm
book.
high enough.
You get it
yeah,
level
for
1.
that.
You get level 1 sneak attack.
Extra 1d6 damage to one creature if you have advantage. Okay, so I get 6 plus 4.
It does increase
10.
or scale.
It does.
Yeah.
But don't worry about it. I mean, it's probably going to die no matter what.
Yeah.
3d6,
3D.
What?
Yep.
which means it's 66.
Welcome
Yes,
to being a
hi.
rogue.
Do you want to roll that many dice?
No, well, if it crits, does that mean max dice rolls?
Yep, 66.
Yes.
Double
So-
dice.
Well, crit just means double damage, right? Or more.
Well,
Double
depends on
dice.
how you want to do it, yeah.
Yeah.
For,
Okay, do
We
your
were doing-
66. Yeah.
I'll roll just for fun.
You need.
Of course, if it's
The
going to
only
die
way
instantly.
it won't die is if you get all ones on your rolls.
And then an extra d4.
Yeah,
a
it's
lot.
dead.
A
It's
lot.
dead.
It's a lot.
You
dead.
take your tiny dagger and it just touches the tip and it's just like explodes.
It didn't see me.
Yeah, and the other two are completely oblivious to this situation. You guys turn the corner and see two, and what the remains of that third one, shadowy figures. What would you like to do?
I'll just rush in and finish
attack.
them off. They're
Sounds
pretty
good.
weak.
I'm just
Here
going to keep
it
the same initiative, so starting off, going to Polly.
comes. All right. 2 attacks as they come. It's going to be a nat 20.
Okay.
There it is. And that's going to be a 13. Is that one hit?
Explode, yeah.
Okay, cool. That wasn't damage. That was another hit. Sorry.
Oh, was it?
My,
Okay.
my damage was going to be... Oh, man, I am like... Too much math right now. 8 and 11. That's like 19
Dead.
damage for first one. Second one's hit is going to be 6.
Okay. That 6 is still alive.
Cool.
So very weakened. You cleave off a good portion of its body, but it still keeps swinging. Next is actually on Laura.
Oh, me? So what's around me right now?
One shadowy figure.
Is it next to anybody else?
Yes.
So I get advantage? Or I
Correct.
get...
You do
Flanking.
get an edge.
Yeah.
I'm learning. So 16,
You hit.
17 plus 5. I'm hitting with my rapier on this one.
Okay.
So
You also get a sneak attack.
another
3d6.
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 Plus a d8.
8.
Yeah.
A lot.
6.
It's dead.
9. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
It's a lot of dice.
Yeah.
playing rogue.
Yeah, they're pretty intense. All right, so it all just perishes away. As you get closer and closer to this ebon house, the floor beneath you begins to sort of melt away. There's a few shadowy figures that are like just galloping towards you guys, and they get consumed by the actual floor that seems to just like sort of melt and turn into this like slow-moving liquid as they just like seem to burn up. And it's upcoming to you now, so your floor is transitioning into this sort of odd liquid. One might say the floor is lava.
Oh, God.
Oh, hi- are we at the house now?
You're near the house, yeah.
So the shadowy figures were being eaten by the.
Oh, absolutely dead, yeah.
Okay.
You see one less like thumb up before.
Can I just grab a pebble, light it up, and toss it in to see what happens?
Sure. It melts.
Melts.
It's consumed.
It
Literally
melts,
lava,
Not
okay.
just okay. So it's actually melting things, not just shadows.
Yep.
All right. Well,
Yeah, she like unleashes her broom, like, I know what to do.
I'm gonna go ahead and pick up these two
Okay.
buff arms.
Alright. Athletics check. Disadvantage.
No, I'm
No?
sorry.
Okay.
Because now that I'm level 5, or now that I'm level 6, I get 2 things as a level 6 bear totem. My carrying capacity doubles,
Oh god.
and on any checks that actually involves pushing or pulling or lifting,
Yeah.
I get advantage.
Alright, well. Just to be sure, are you guys like overly obese or anything? Just making sure.
Advantage, that's a 26,
well.
that's a 27.
Yeah, you lift them. Yeah, you use your pinky to get underneath
What a
them.
buff
Wow.
bird.
Yeah, exactly.
I'm a very buff bird.
You admire the strength of this individual. And then,
I do too.
Yep. And then, all right, so you guys are lifted into the air.
Whoa.
A majority of you.
I'm just the
So-
person
Hi,
who
guys.
trips and falls often is left to run away from the lava myself.
Yeah, you
Can
can.
I roll to like pick her up or whatever?
Yeah.
On my magical broom
So,
with my
would you
wolf?
like to
Yeah,
Company on the magical
sure.
broom. All right. So you get on the magical broom.
Can I carry her?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Cool.
It like
Two small elf boys.
yeah, it's normal. It's normal, and then when she gets on, it's like hovering now instead of like actual full blown flying because of the weight of the armor and all that kind of stuff. No, because of the weight of the armor. And then you guys make your way through. Nice job, guys. I thought it was gonna be like really difficult. I
can say so many things, but I'll keep my mouth shut.
So you get actually to the porch of this Ebon house, and you guys all drop onto it. Nothing actually. The floor isn't lava at this porch.
Oh.
Yeah. As
Whoa.
the moment you stand here, you feel like icy cold come from the actual ground where the slow-moving liquid road actually is. Yeah, and you see the actual door leading to this house. And being here, actually make a Constitution check, all of you guys.
Oof. We're gonna go to like the next level of Inception here.
Who knows?
6.
9.
21.
21? Dear God. All right, so anyone who got 11 or below, you vomit immediately. Oh, yeah. As you get like a nauseous feeling, and you're like, this is overwhelming. As your knees buckle, and you.
I'm gonna blame
Arm
her
spaghetti.
and her broom
Yeah.
driving.
Yeah, is this like cat backing it? We're like dry heaving?
Exactly,
Oh,
yeah.
gross, dude.
My sympathy vomit. I rolled for it.
Yeah. Yeah, exactly.
Oh, my
Doing
friends.
it. Yeah. God, that was intense. I'm so glad.
Again, why don't
Yeah, exactly. So, the door is before you. You are, despite your sympathy vomit, you still like wipe your mouth, and then you go. You're the most. Actually, you succeeded, right?
I did.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah,
So
I was
both of you
like-
guys are just like watching them falter, and
I'm also
As-
kind of laughing.
okay,
It's
as
like-
it's
Spit out bird food.
exactly.
Oh,
Yeah.
God.
Now I'm not laughing.
You get reminiscent. You get reminiscent as like crackers. You see the remnants of crackers.
Oh man.
Oh
Oh,
man.
They do not serve you well in the prison.
Yeah. All right, and the door is before you.
So, we're in the hallway and the foyer.
Nope, you're
or
out.
on the
You're
outside?
on the porch.
Okay.
Yeah.
I would like to stealth. And
Okay.
then, can I see if it's locked?
Sure.
Okay, so I roll for investigation.
You. Yeah.
It's gone. 20.
Okay. You see that it is unlocked. Would you like to open the door?
Yeah.
You open
Roll
the
for
door
opening
as
the
they're
door.
all like lurching behind you.
And it's trapped because I didn't check for traps.
You open the door and find it seems to be a normal house. The only odd aspect is that there's a small porcelain doll that's sitting in the hallway looking at you,
No.
and immediately the door closes. What would
There's
you
a
like to do?
creepy doll.
Behind me?
No, not behind you.
Behind everyone?
So you open the door, and in the hallway, staring across from you, is actually a porcelain doll, and then the door closes immediately in front of you.
Before you can go through it.
What would you like to do?
Are you relaying this?
Yeah. You're right behind me. aren't you?
Throw up again.
Why don't you just do it in the lava instead?
They saw this or just me?
Just you. Well, I'll say that Sunny saw it as well.
I saw it. I see things.
Guys, there's a creepy ass doll down there. I'm not here for this. It's not
What does
what
the
I signed up
paladin
for.
lead?
It's just a
It's his
doll.
job.
How creepy can it be?
Well, if it's
Just
not
a doll.
creepy, then you lead.
Yeah.
Sure, I'm not afraid of no dolls like some baby.
Damn.
So this tiny little sun elf says, "Would you like to go through the first one through?"
Yes, I will.
Okay.
Because I'm not a baby with.
You open the
little
door.
dolls.
There is no resistance. You
Little
find no
dolls.
doll in the hallway.
Oh my god.
There's no
As it
dolls.
once was.
Wow. See, she was just scared.
So,
It just knew
Sounds
my
like
fears.
reasonable.
It showed me my fears like a boggart.
all right. That doll did look familiar to you, though.
Oh, Jesus.
All right.
Brought to you by Annabelle Creation.
Yeah, right. Exactly.
Haunted doll watch.
So there is this. It looks like despite its low income sort of condition, it is a very lovely house. Hallway, some portraits on the walls. What would you guys like to do? Exactly. Yeah. Flooring looks new. Good
Wow, this hardwood floors.
mahogany.
Does anything look out of the ordinary?
Oh, just go look outside.
Never mind. I don't.
Everything looks
I don't
great to
see
you.
shit.
You don't. This is a great house. You would move into this house if it was actually on the market.
They really shouldn't have paired the granite with this floor, though.
Mm-hmm.
At least I can afford granite.
At least I didn't trip this time.
HGTV.
Yeah, exactly.
Are the
Look at
portraits
this house.
HGTV.
Yeah.
are the portraits changed at all, or just of general
concept kitchen.
people?
They are tilted in odd fashions. Yeah, you correct it. You're.
I meant the actual people in it. Picture.
Oh, they seem to be very like. There seems to be some sort of family line of some
Okay.
sort. Yeah.
Nothing like glowing red eyes on them. Or...
No, you can see.
Okay.
I still don't see any dolls.
Yeah, you don't really see any dolls. You make your way into the hallway. There is a door to your left that leads into some sort of room. There is the end of the hallway, which is a staircase that leads up to the second floor. Yeah.
I don't like going upstairs anymore.
I know, me either.
This place does emanate some odd feelings. You don't sense like evil, but it's very not right. Yeah.
No. I still think the paladin should lead.
Yeah.
Okay. Mr.
Alright.
Paladin, would you like to examine the room before you, or would you like to? So there are 3 rooms. 2 doors are closed, and 1 is open. And into this room, you find some sort of like library that's in there. By the way, the inside of this house looks tremendously larger than the exterior.
It's bigger on the inside. We're gonna go upstairs first
Okay.
because that's usually where you find the creepy shit.
All right.
Of course it is.
So you walk down the hallway. Do you all join him?
I'll
Or
follow
would you
him.
like to split the line?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Come with me. We're going upstairs.
Okay.
It's fun.
17.
Okay.
18.
So you make your way down the hallway. As you pass the walls and see the staircase, you find yourself in the library. And as you look back, you see that you're like inside the library and look out and you can see the hallway and the door that was there.
Mm-hmm.
So you're currently in the library. What would you guys like to do?
There's also the library. That's pretty slick.
It's a large library, right? It's
Very large. Yeah, there's tons of books all around. You can examine the books. You can make your way back out to the hallway. You can...
Well, sure. Let's pull out a book. I just want to read some titles.
Sure.
If they say anything like "living in an alternate dimension" or
You do pull out a book, and it seems to be just gibberish written on it. I mean, it might be Sunny's specialty because she knows how to write that language.
Yeah, I can speak gibberish.
is it gibberish because it's hard for me to read, or
It's unlike any language that you know. Yeah.
Can I investigate for any books without titles on the outside?
Sure. You do find a few. Yeah.
Okay. Can I pull them?
Yeah. It'll require you getting on the ladder and reaching up to a very high shelf.
Okay.
very high?
I'm not going on a ladder.
I can't join you on
This
this
is gonna
one.
get tricky, huh?
This is all on you.
Whatever you guys want to do. I don't know. This
The
is
consequences
a nice
will be
little
dire.
adventure.
It's a nice little adventure.
I'll spot her and be ready to catch
Yeah.
We're all watching her climb this
I
ladder.
know.
Like,
I'm
well,
gonna prepare a spell.
yeah.
Okay.
You know,
Would you like to go pull that book?
yes.
I've seen this episode before, so.
So you get onto your broom, you lift up into the air. The light being emanated seems to see some magic torches that are around you. As you lift up into the air, the lights go out. The door slams behind you.
Oh.
What would you like to do? You hear the sounds of shifting in the room.
Guys, this isn't good.
Well, I'm the only one I can't see here, so
Oh yeah, you can't
I'll
Should I
just
still
touch
go
the
get
now magically reforged herald and give him another
double
light.
magic.
Okay. You lift up your axe. In this world, you do not have dark vision, by the way. You lift up your axe, and you can see a bunch of what seems to be mannequins around you. They were not there before, and now they're completely surrounding you. It's just completely stationary.
This is my retail hell right now. It's so horrible.
Oh, I've seen this episode. Okay.
Yeah.
So what would you guys like to do?
Not blink.
The light being emanated from your actual axe is fading. You hear the sounds of shifting as Sunny is not in your field of vision.
Guys, I don't like it up here.
Hang on. Between my first attempt of trying to fix her and the second attempt, did I get that trance or no?
Yes.
Okay. So then I'm going to try to cast daylight.
Okay.
And that dispels any magical darkness.
Okay. Is it instant?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's instant.
Okay. So as you do so, the room illuminates with light. You see everything's illuminated as mannequins are actually stationary as they've been trying to climb the books to reach over to Sunny. And this light is now fading. What would you like to do? We'll do initiative actually. Would you guys like to keep the same or
I'm fine with
reroll?
keeping the same.
The same's fine.
Is the person at the bottom of the
Do you
list
really
want to
reroll? We got reroll.
As long as you keep the order going, I mean.
All right. You are
I don't think I've
reroll.
even gone once yet.
I don't think so either.
No, I haven't, because you guys killed them all before I get the chance.
No, you killed one. I think.
No, I didn't.
I think.
No.
Okay.
With
Anyways.
your hands.
All right. Ready? 1, 2, go. Okay. So reroll.
Ah.
Oh boy.
It didn't really help, but
Fairy.
10.
15.
13.
And Dominus?
Oh, I didn't roll.
Yours.
15.
Plus dex.
Oh.
He doesn't have
zero.
one.
Yeah.
No dex.
Oh, you
15.
get to plus
Cool, cool.
dexterity to it?
Oh,
Yeah, it should see initiative and then a plus
In the
symbol.
middle on the
Oh,
top.
14.
15.
Wow.
This
Wow.
is a lot better than 5.
You didn't like 5? Why didn't you like 5?
Yeah, you know.
Are you guys adding the +1s for being in,
I did.
in costume? Okay.
Does Jasper count as my costume?
You have your Swiffer.
I do
Sorry, your
have
magic
it.
broom. On Laura?
17.
And spoopy mannequins. Alright, cool. So, first one up is actually on Laura.
Okay. What am I seeing? How
You
many?
see mannequins around you. They are not moving at all.
How many are we talking?
We're talking about maybe 30.
Blasted in a room. All of it.
Light it on fire, yeah.
Backstab, backstab, backstab.
Burn it all.
And the light is fading from the spell. It's dimming.
Okay. I won't. This is a sneak attack, right? They know we're here.
They are stationary objects, so you don't have to roll to hit them because you.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I mean, will. Yeah, so you just roll for damage.
Okay, I'll just smack one with my rapier.
Okay.
So, I just hit.
Yeah. So roll damage.
Where's my 8s?
Nice.
8 plus 3.
Okay. 8 plus 3. I'm not sure how with the rapier you'd shatter a mannequin, but you do so. Yeah. You stab it in the joints quite well and then unhinge it and it just falls to pieces. So
And then I.
one is on the floor.
I'll hide.
Okay.
I use my bonus action to hide. So that's 21.
Alright, so with the 21 you turn into Batman. You're not sure if it's going to help in this situation. But next one up, it goes to Polly.
And guess what? I also get advantage to break objects too.
Nice, nice, nice.
Whatever that means. You know, because they're not creatures, so it doesn't matter. So I'm just gonna swing in wildly. Those are gonna be definitely 2 hits, and it's going to be 9 and 9 for damage.
Okay, you do hit, they shatter.
Kill them all! I don't like this.
Alright, Dominus?
Yeah, I guess I'm gonna go ahead and just run up to him and wind up for the largest swing ever.
Okay.
You get 2 attacks.
Oh shit! All right. So what do I add?
Plus
to-
9.
What are you hitting
plus
with?
the plus 9, so 16.
With a 16 you do hit.
Okay.
You do not need to roll for these creatures. Just straight damage.
Oh, true damage. Oh, okay. So my bad.
Just D8 and then a D8.
1, 8.
Okay, and that's 2 objects, right? Okay.
And you add 6 for slashing on your. Is it your battle axe?
Yeah.
Yeah. So it's plus 6 to whatever damage you
Oh,
roll.
my bad. 14.
Okay. So they are both destroyed.
Sweet.
The light is dimming even further as it goes to Sunny.
Can I?
You see that you're on your magic broom, elevated, and you're feeling a lot of magical energy coming from a certain portion of the room. You can spend your turn to check where that source is coming from, or you can spend it trying to destroy the mannequins that are like climbing to you. Some of them are actually airborne and fall to the ground and shatter.
I want to check out where the magic is coming from.
Okay, Arcana check.
Plus 5. I think it's plus 6 now. 13.
13?
Yeah.
So you examine the room as you're kind of like trying to feel what's going on here, and you do see a very like a book with a violet binding on the tallest, highest shelf there is, just across from you. The light is dimming even further now as it goes to Fairy.
I'm going to briefly consider burning hands and then remember we're in a library.
But everything will be on fire. That's light.
And
You
then
left it, right?
just take my sword and just hit one.
Okay, roll damage.
Just 1d6. Yeah. 6.
6. All right. Sounds good. You shatter it. The light is completely exhausted as you hear the sounds of shifting once again. Okay, so it's gonna be. I'm just gonna roll this for. Oh, actually no. 16 versus AC.
That matches my AC.
So it hits.
Okay.
19 versus AC. 17 versus AC for Sunny.
No,
No?
that totally hits.
Oh, it totally is. Okay, okay.
Unless my armor class is 21 now.
No, you don't have that magical item. Yeah.
No.
6 versus AC.
That's not it.
You hear the sounds of just dinging. Yeah. Nothing.
Huh?
That's cute. And 11 versus AC.
Nope.
Okay. You feel swipes around you that are very fast and very strong, but you don't feel anything really. For those who got hit, you take 6 damage.
Oof, ouch, my bones.
And you feel the weight begin to accumulate on your actual magic broom as you begin to descend. Jasper growls.
Go, get him, Jasper. Sick him. Does he
I should
count
start
as
rolling for
animal? Okay,
Jasper,
I know.
actually.
Yeah, does he count now?
You gave him a health pool.
Yeah, I did
That's
give him an
true.
helpful. I will
Because he
roll
took
for Jasper.
damage.
Jasper is able to dodge.
Good boy. You're so good. You're perfect. You are perfect in every way.
Okay, after that, it's going to go to on Laura.
Okay. How
Sorry,
many
would
are
you
left?
like to relay that information that you saw that Violet binding book
I'm just
emanating
gonna
magic?
Go for it when
Okay,
I
so
can.
you're not going to say it. You're just going to go for it.
Just like
Okay, so you do not have this information.
Talking
Okay.
still a little weird.
What am I
Yeah,
seeing? How many
still
are
So
left?
The room is completely dark.
it's been a couple years, man.
You can light a torch if you'd like, or you can just swing where you feel
Ooh.
something is.
That's
That
dangerous.
would be my action, though, wouldn't it?
I'll give it to you for just as a regular action. Yeah.
It's
Okay.
fine.
So I
It's a
guess
side
I'll just
effect of
light a
being
torch,
outdoors.
and then that's all I can do.
Okay.
And then I'll
I've actually just been sneezing this
Oh,
whole
hide again.
time for years.
Okay, so
in
you
these
light a
office.
torch. It immediately begins to
Perfect.
dim, but it gives enough light for everyone to see that they're kind of surrounded by these mannequins.
Just hide behind the torch.
yeah.
Yeah, exactly. Oh god.
21 for
Protect me,
stealth.
fire.
All right, you stealth as much as you can with a lit torch. Yeah. You get your lampshade. Put it
You're
on.
just like.
Exactly. I
Don't
am
look
a
at
book.
me.
Yeah. Polly, you are now able to see. You do not get disadvantage on your.
Alright, I'm just gonna keep smashing, and then I'll fly straight up
Okay.
Poly
to the
smash.
ceiling. How high is the library in this?
About 80 feet.
Fuck.
Damn, that's a
Jesus.
huge library.
Don't
What
fall.
are
Maybe
these
the
numbers
next
you're pulling
I
up?
mean,
Yeah.
you can move down.
All right.
This really
well,
is the TARDIS. Yeah.
Alright, that's going to be a 6. Oh, shit.
Low income
Sorry,
household.
damage
Yeah.
is plus 4. It's gonna be
Good
an
neighborhood.
8 and a 12 for damage, respectively.
Yep, you hit, and then you hear the sounds of shattering. Yeah. And was it two
Those,
targets?
those are 2 damages.
Okay.
So it was a 12 and an 8
Yep.
damages. And I'm just gonna like fly straight up and just stay there.
Okay, you fly straight up.
Like 70
You get
feet
further
up.
away from the
Oh.
light, and you hear the sounds of shifting. It's like cling, 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 and then silence as you feel swooshing coming by you. Okay. After that, it's gonna go to Dominus.
Yeah, actually, question for you guys. With a paladin, you get an attack and an action. Is that why I'm getting an attack twice, or is that just?
Nope. Whenever you take the attack action, you get to attack twice.
Oh, okay. So I don't get an action as well on top of an attack.
So when you attack, you get 2 times.
Okay, that makes sense.
Same as me.
Okay, so I could choose either an action or an attack then. Okay, sorry, just wanted
You're
to
good.
clarify. So how many are left in this room?
You aren't able to see much. Actually, sorry. With the light emanated from her torch, you can see there's probably about like 10 in view, 5 unaccounted for.
Okay, I'm gonna run up to 2 of them again and wind up and say, "Don't you know the Dewey Decimal System?" And then I'm gonna swing.
Okay.
So I have to roll this, right? So.
Nope. Just stationary
Oh,
objects,
just
so you're good.
just attack.
Unless you like to attack things in the darkness, you do get disadvantage because you can't see where.
I'll attack in the dark.
Okay. All right. Go ahead. So roll 2d20 and choose the lowest of the result.
So 19
I'm done.
and 7.
So
19
7
so-
plus 9.
So 7 plus 9, 16.
Oh,
You do hit, and go and roll damage.
6.
Plus 6.
And, 6. So yeah, 12 and then 10.
Okay, you feel something moving that try to just dodge your blade, but you end up sinking into something as it just shatters and screeches. Yeah. Okay.
Room service.
You're the best
Saint
saint.
service.
Okay. Do you need any water or anything?
No, I'm
No.
good.
All right. All right. Cool.
Prepared.
Yeah. Bam. All right. So after Dominus, it will actually go to Sunny.
I'm gonna go get that book.
Okay. So you fly. You feel weight accumulate on your actual magic broom.
I'm like
So
ninja-ing this. I'm like on my broom with my feet, like trying to get it.
okay.
Do I
So,
see what's happening on her broom?
It's too dark up there.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So you go ahead and I don't know how this would go. Give me roll a d20.
Okay.
Add a +1 because you're
17.
18.
nice.
I guess.
So with an 18, you focus all of your energy on getting over to that violet book, which you see the outline of it as it gives a subtle glow, and you see it. You reach for it. Do you grab it?
Yes, I do.
Okay.
This could be a bad idea, but I'm gonna do it.
All right. You grab it and pull it forward. The lights turn on, and you find yourself in a small library with nothing around you at all.
Oh, I'm alone now.
With all of you guys there.
Oh, okay. We're done.
Your wounds are still absolutely there, but nothing in there at all but a normal library as the torches turn on.
Oh.
And then,
Curiously, I put the book back.
okay.
Do the lights turn back off?
The lights turn back off.
Okay.
I am unpleasantly either flying or falling.
Exactly.
And now I'm just like, wait.
Just hold it in between.
Yeah, exactly.
It's like in the middle
power.
and it's dimming. Just the power goes.
Okay. Exactly.
So I take the book.
All right, you take the book. Everything's fine. You guys are exhausted and all that kind of stuff. As
Nightmare
you-
mode over, thank God.
Mhm.
For now.
Yeah, for sure. Totally. Okay.
You maniacal bastard.
How many doors are around us? You said it's a small library now.
In the small library, there's only the entrance/exit that you saw from
Any
the hallway,
windows?
and there is a window leading out. You just see the flowing liquid road. Yeah.
Okay, so we're still in hell.
Mm.
But it seems like there could be switches, since there's a switch in this room. Maybe.
Maybe.
Would you like to make your way out to the hallway?
Yeah, let's keep
Only
looking.
way out.
Okay,
Yeah.
so you make your way out to the hallway. What was I gonna do? Let me see. Aren't you glad that you guys are playing Dungeons & Dragons with me?
Mm-hmm.
Nice, fun tale. This is exactly like Lord of the Rings.
The upside down.
That's what I'm thinking.
I'm just thinking of Bloodborne this entire time.
Oh,
Me
true.
too.
Okay.
Think about how cute my dog
So,
is.
you make your way out into the hallway, and you see that there are probably 5 times the amount of portraits that are on the walls. All of them are completely staring at you. And, yeah,
Doing the creepy eye
Behind
follow
the
thing.
mansion.
absolutely. Yeah.
I still-
Ooh,
and I still
Scooby-Doo
have the-
style.
I have this book now.
Oh.
You do have this book now.
Does it like emanate any power or anything, or is it now just a normal book?
It seems like a normal book. It is something really cool if you put it back in the slot where you found it, though. But yeah.
Don't do
Is
it.
it-
You're so evil.
Everything is fine. Everything is fine.
Oh, yeah, could you get the door safe?
Everything is fine. It wasn't a real door.
Let me
It's
check
okay.
the
It
actual
wasn't a
time.
door.
Oh,
It's
he
okay.
awakens.
Yeah, we
It
got
wasn't a door. It wasn't a door. Everything's fine, Jasper.
What was it?
Whoa, whoa. Humans.
Yay!
Okay, fine. Go do it.
In my room is the actual shirt on the thing. Yeah. By the way, she brought. That's her longsword. It's a katana.
It's nice.
Nani?
Nani? Yeah.
What did you say about the shirt DMO?
It should be in the room on the actual thing. Yeah.
Straight
We had
ahead.
another guest
Sorry,
arrive,
in to the left.
Viewers.
Yes.
We're
Yeah.
not just talking to no one.
Yeah, we're crazy.
Talking to a
Yeah.
ghost, yeah.
Yeah.
It should
Yeah.
be there.
One
at
of the
least.
many.
Yeah, there you go.
She has a sword.
Is it a tank top?
That was
It is.
satisfying.
Yeah.
I
I
got
know, I
it.
love this
Chic.
thing.
Oh, it's awesome.
Yeah. And then
It was like
I was gonna
12
give Matt
bucks
the
on
tank
Amazon.
top, but I said that might be better too.
Be like, oh,
Yeah, exactly. Hey, how's it going?
Wait,
What about dying in a hallway?
Comfortable? They do come with tank tops. They do come with tank tops. Yeah. Okay, so you make your way out into the hallway. You see 5 times the amount of portraits that are hanging on the walls. All of them are staring at you. They have figures in every single one. They make no real movement or motion, but their eyes seem to
How
oddly.
long's the hallway?
It is normal size. At least that's with you standing in the library, peeking your head out. Let me know when you want to actually step into the hallway.
Citric hallway.
Like how long, deep is the hallway?
I would say like about 30 feet.
Okay. Anything on the other side?
The staircase leading up.
Okay.
We gotta go upstairs.
I'm gonna stay behind the paladin guy.
Okay.
Up.
So you-
Just kind of pushing.
okay, so you all make your way into the hallway.
Can I stab one of the pictures?
Sure. Whoa.
You reach over to stab one of the pictures, and you feel your blade sink into it as the lights turn off. You hear the sounds of shifting. What would you guys like to do?
Can I put the book on the?
I'm gonna.
You're gonna run back into the room and put the book.
Yeah.
No, I want to just like out of curiosity, I'm just gonna put the book against the picture.
This item has no
Nothing.
effect.
I try a couple different pictures.
Professor Oak tells you that's not the right time to use
I mean,
this.
can I take my dagger back out?
Yeah, you take the dagger back
I
out.
try.
You're still enveloped in darkness.
I'm freaking out. I'm gonna start
Whoops.
swinging.
Wow.
Uh,
Thanks, elf.
So she's just
Whatever
walking
you
around blind at this point?
19 versus AC.
Oh fuck!
Nope.
God
God damn it.
Okay, so you feel it pounding on your chest as something's like assaulting you. Not doing damage to you. but assaulting.
Run.
What have you done?
Can I cast light on my dagger?
You cast light on your dagger. It is dimming, but you see the porcelain doll beneath your feet.
I told you guys.
What have you done?
Hey, look, there it is.
What have you done?
God damn it.
Wait, is her blade still in the picture?
No, she
No, I
pulled
took
it
it
out,
out.
and she
Oh.
just casted light on it. So
Okay, just like,
it is dimming though. How would you like to approach the situation?
do I have
Can I
Band-Aids?
grapple
I'm going
the
to-
doll?
Sure, you grapple the doll into your hand.
Yeah.
Oh, no.
Do I need to roll for that?
No, you pick it up. It seems to be a nice, fine quality doll.
Can I smash it against the wall?
Sure.
Because
for it,
destroying
yeah.
the house really seemed to
Okay.
work last time.
Go ahead.
You're
Athletics
making-
check.
All right, that's an advantage. That's going to be a biggest number. That's a 23, 24.
Okay, so with
To
the
just-
24, you flex and summon all of your barbarian strength as you like try to slam dunk it into like the ground or
Just
whatever.
yeet it.
Yeah,
into a-
exactly. So you do so. The moment it reaches the actual wall, her dagger completely goes out, and then what you once had like a
God.
small grip on, you now cannot fit in your hand, and seems to be quite large. As it's does 21 versus AC.
Yes.
12 damage.
Sure.
Okay. And you're enveloped in darkness.
I'm going to cast light on him because I'm behind him, touching his armor.
So you
so
cast
I turn,
light
I turn
on
him
his-
into Iron Man.
So yes, yeah, just like a giant
So
glowing thing.
yeah, so he's now a nightlight, and
Do I have any band-aids on me?
you have some anime band-aids. Yeah.
Oh, can I put a band-aid on the picture that she brutally just stabbed?
I just didn't like
This-
how.
this item has no
It
effect.
looked at you funny.
Aw,
Yeah.
I tried. Because
So,
someone cares about art these days.
You see that there's a small porcelain doll standing up, staring at you on the ground. Yeah. So, and you're bleeding profusely.
God, I can't stop shivering.
Well, not
I put a
profusely,
band-aid
Like they
whatever
just
it is.
grow like really big.
Yeah. So
Creepy.
you had it in your hands. You threw it against the wall, and then it like got too big for your hand, and then
Oof.
attacked you. Yeah.
I don't
And
like
now
The light
it's
is
shrunk
dimming.
again.
Yeah. You do see at the end of the hallway there is the staircase leading up. Would you guys like to turn your back away from this thing or blink in its presence?
Oh my god.
So we saw that it actually grew though when he slammed it. right?
You did not see anything. He felt it. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Does he explain? Do you explain? it?
We need to leave that
Okay.
way.
I'm gonna say we should trust him and run towards the staircase.
Okay. Trust him.
Because I'm still a nightlight at this point, right?
With your backs against the.
No, we're gonna turn and walk backwards. We're gonna. I don't know.
We're gonna go.
I'm afraid
We're gonna
because
get
we're
the fuck
fucked
out
either
of
way.
here.
Okay,
Whatever
fuck
you would
us.
like to do.
We should walk back to back in formation
In a circle.
down this hallway, so none of us get fucked over.
Everyone light your torches.
Yeah. Are you guys cool with that? That's what I say. We do that.
Whatever you like to do.
Oh no.
We're booking into the
Let's
staircase.
go.
I'm
Okay.
just gonna.
If anyone
Still
decides to
holding
look
onto his
behind
arm.
them,
Yeah,
that's
part of
their
formation.
choice. But
Okay.
we are moving.
Yeah.
Okay, sounds good.
We're
So you
fucked.
guys make
Yeah.
your way from the actual figure. Is your armor the only source of light?
I believe so. Yeah.
Okay, it is now dimming. As
I'm just gonna keep recasting as I see it dim because I'm just holding on at this point.
okay, go ahead and roll. Let's do a wisdom check.
Okay.
See if you can keep your wits about you while you.
Let's see my wisdom. It'll be a 10.
Okay, the stress is breaking you. As it breaks your concentration, you accidentally screw up and miss a moment of casting it. His light dims completely as you hear the sounds of shifting. Please tell me who's in, which would be the closest to the actual last the doll.
The doll.
Are you
so
still
the one in the
back.
very back?
Are you still the shield wall, or are you?
I think I was progressing forwards. Whoever.
Yeah, he's
Are you sure it
Which
wasn't
means
Jasper?
closest to the
you're in
stairs.
the back.
No, it definitely wasn't Jasper.
He's
So-
closest to
So
the
back of
stairs.
the pack.
I'm right behind
You're
him.
the back of the pack.
I'm in the front of the pack. I'm booking it.
He's
We're in
right
this
all
hallway.
back there.
Elbowing our way to be in the
Yeah, you're
front.
like, oh,
Yeah. Yeah, we're climbing over each other.
24 versus AC.
Surprisingly.
It hits.
Okay. It is 12 damage.
What kind of bludgeoning?
Yeah, you feel strong blows against your armor as your armor,
Is this yours?
which is
you
of
could-
very fine quality, now dent under the force of this being,
Mm.
whatever it might be. Would you like to run without lighting a torch?
Run
It's
in the
30
dark.
feet. I can make it there in 6 seconds.
You make it there. You feel the rail of the staircase as you your talons
Oh, I
Black
have
constable.
light. I'm gonna do that.
Okay, so you light. You see the porcelain doll before him as he has a huge blow, and you like
Wow.
cough up a little blood, and then.
Man.
All right, the light is dimming. Would you like to make an athletics check to try to just book it?
Yeah.
If so, is there anyone who would like to stare at the porcelain doll, or would you like to all take your eyes off of it?
Oh, that didn't work.
I don't mind whichever way.
So he's trying to screw us over.
No,
Who's not afraid of this doll yet? I'm not afraid of the doll yet. So I'm just gonna stare at it as we're still walking, kind of backwards formation style, to go towards the rail of the staircase.
I'm
Okay.
petrified. I'm petrified of it.
I'm not afraid of it.
Okay.
I'm
It's
running
just,
for the stairs.
dude, it's just a doll.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's just a.
He has some coughing of blood. Fuck this thing.
Yeah.
We're okay.
Okay, so make your athletics checks.
I did. I got a 3.
All right, quite well.
Hey,
Oh my
I got a
god.
17.
17.
I'm so
I didn't
bad.
trip.
Did you get
I got a 1.
16.
25.
25. Okay, so a majority of you make it no problem up the stairs. The light emanating from what did you like?
I light.
Okay, just Jasper. Jasper's.
Yes, Jasper is a beaming, beautiful ray of sunshine.
All right. So you guys all, a majority of you run up the stairs away from this sort of creature as you reach the top of the stairs. Sunny accidentally slips a step and falls without taking damage onto here. Jasper will not leave without her, so
No, he won't.
he stays down there, but he is fading in light. What would you guys like to do?
He got a 1. Did he fall too?
No, he stayed there to look and
I'm just
buy
staring
them
at-
time while they.
Oh, you didn't
I'm
move.
just staring at the doll.
Yeah.
And you said you're petrified?
I'm just scared of it.
No, she
Oh.
ran. She
Oh, I
ran.
was like,
yeah.
you're just
Not
you're
actually
staring at it
petrified,
like,
I'm
oh
just-
my god, this thing's gonna fuck me over.
Okay. And
No, I'm outie.
so you two are near the bottom of the stairs.
We're doomed.
Go ahead and make a Constitution check.
20.
Wow. All right. That did not phase you at all. You're like, fuck that woman. If she hurts herself, that's fine. You stare at this doll and will not break eyesight with her.
15? Did I need to roll?
You did not need to
I
roll.
did not need to roll.
You do get up, and do you want to just run up?
I'm like, yo, buddy, you good? You wanna go?
No.
No, you good here?
Mhm.
You sure?
Mhm.
You positive?
All right. The light is dimming. Do you back your way up to the actual stairs?
Yeah, I'm slowly backing up, but I'm still
Oh,
making
okay.
contact with this thing the whole time.
Okay.
So someone has to watch it.
Well,
Okay.
I guess I'll just wait for this dude.
Okay. So
I
do you
hate
stay
SCPs.
mid staircase or do you go all the way up?
I'm gonna stay behind the big guy.
Yeah, I'm
You stay
slowly
right
going
behind him?
up.
Oh god, maybe this doesn't sound like a good idea.
It's up to you.
So
Whatever you want to do.
do.
What would you like to do?
What do you think, Jasper? I think we're gonna just go upstairs.
Okay, so you go upstairs. The light is dimming, but it's still enough to see the porcelain doll in front of you.
Mhm.
Would you like to sort of make an athletics check to actually run upstairs?
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay, go for it.
Ooh. 12.
The stairs before you vanish is just like a full 90-degree drop between where the top of the staircase is or where it was, and she's there, and she just witnesses the staircase vanish. Your companion is down these stairs about, I'd say, 15 feet or so. What would you like to do?
He's my companion.
Yeah, so
Can I cast light on the staircase?
the staircase is gone.
Oh, it's
There's
gone.
just a 90-degree, you,
Oh.
nothing, and then him. And you
Oh.
had your hand on the staircase, and it's just like gone.
Oh, I have rope. Can I throw him rope?
Sure. So you are you the anchor on top?
Bird. I need your help. Hold this.
Okay.
All right.
The light goes out at this moment.
Holding rope.
As
What
you
am I
hear-
doing?
Just hold this.
As you hear
Holding rope.
sounds of shifting, 18 versus AC.
Nope.
Okay, the pounding resumes as you can't find your target.
What are we doing? Why am I holding this
Just
rope?
hold the rope.
Okay, do you want to cast light or do you want to leave him in complete darkness?
I'm gonna light the rope on.
Okay,
light.
the rope is lit. Sorry.
Everything is lit.
You turn around at this moment. You see the rope. Do you want to rush towards it? It's not emanating too much light, so that's you're unable to see where the actual.
Okay, so you said I turn around for sure, though. Fuck. Yeah, I'm gonna run right towards the light.
Okay, athletics check with attack of opportunity.
20.
Natural 20.
No.
Oh, unnatural. Okay. You make your way to it, but you do feel a sound, like a brutal hit come towards you. 23 versus AC.
I have 23.
Okay, so it does hit. It is 14 damage.
Damn.
Yep. As you're running, and then you feel a huge blow from the back, lift you off your feet, and then you grab onto the actual rope.
This is taking too much time. I'm just gonna jump
wanna-
down. I'm just gonna extract him like Hawk down. Just fly in, pick him up, and fly out and
Well,
take
Okay,
the
so you let
opportunity.
go of the
Red
rope.
macaw down.
I mean, I can hold the rope while going. I'm just
Okay.
gonna jump down 15 to 15 feet.
Okay, so are you helping him?
No, at
Hold
this
the-
point I'm like,
Oh, you let it go? Okay, there you go. I thought you were gonna
I had a
like
plan.
let go of the rope and then she like falls off the thing.
no,
Anyways,
I
so
wasn't even holding that. I gave it to him.
okay, so you swing down. The light is still emitting now. You see this porcelain doll before him as he's like against the wall, and you. Athletic check.
Yeah, sure.
I know you're gonna succeed, but I just want
That's
just
fine.
in case.
That's
It's
a
a juice natural one.
21.
Okay, you were able to lift him, no problem. As you like the wind is knocked out of you as you're like searching for that sweet breath of air. As you get up to this cliff or this drop and get to the actual second floor, as you drop him down to the ground, the stairs come back, and the actual stairs and everything is enveloped in darkness, an unnatural darkness that just like consumes everything. Yeah, and you're in this room. It's magically lit. There are tons of portraits on the wall. You see a very long hallway with various doors that lead out of it, as well as windows. There seems to be light coming from the end of this hallway, and it's unnaturally long.
I'm just gonna turn to her and say, "Don't stab it again."
Yeah.
I won't, okay? I just didn't like how it looked at me.
So you stabbed it. Do you do this to normal people on the street too?
Yeah.
Damn.
You don't?
This is uncommon for your culture. All right, so there is unnatural darkness from this first floor. It seems to be seeping out like some sort of fog. What would you guys like to do? Once again, you're in a room that's the staircase, and then there's a hallway unnaturally long with tons of doors on one side and windows on the other with portraits around it. A reasonable sort of amount of portraits for the situation, not like crazy crammed.
How dark is it in here?
It's magically lit.
Oh, okay, we have light.
Yeah.
Okay.
There is
For
the,
now.
the unnatural darkness seeping out from the first floor and fogging up the area. Yeah.
Oh, fun.
How is Paladin guy looking in terms of health?
28.
So
From 58.
Yeah.
Okay,
On
so he's a
what-
little
What
rough.
is your max health?
58.
58.
Okay, so
On a
he's-
scale
he's-
of 1 to 58, he's at like 28.
So he's looking a little rough. Okay, I'll give him a cure wounds and a guidance.
Okay, so you take a moment to patch up his wounds.
Mhm.
Go ahead and do your thing to heal him. What would the rest of you like to do?
Stealth.
So okay.
You get 9 health back,
Woo! Thanks.
and he also has
24.
guidance.
With a
Next thing.
24, you turn
Are you
back into
paladin?
Batman
Hell yeah.
as you get your lampshade, and Laura was once there, and now she's not.
Really? Wow, she's a team player.
You're like,
Okay. Go.
yeah. All right. And a natural long hallway, various doors, various windows, and a light at the end of the hallway.
I suggest we just go towards the light.
Always go towards the light, right?
Yeah, absolutely.
Don't touch anything. Looking at wherever.
I've seen
the last
poltergeist.
was.
Yeah, don't touch anything. Just go in there. Well, someone has to touch the handle
You.
She likes touching
Me?
things and stabbing things.
though. Just stab the handle.
I just
you can
stabbed
do
the
that.
handle.
Stab the handle. That works.
Okay.
Alright. I'll go up. Can I investigate it for traps and
One of the
locks?
doors or what?
One of the doors.
Okay, so you go up to the first door. You find that before you can even reach the handle, it begins to open slightly for you.
Ooh, don't like that. Don't like that.
What's wrong? Is that doors not
It's
naturally work?
welcoming.
It's well oiled.
Just
Yeah.
stab the door.
I think that's convenient. I don't know what you're talking about.
Exactly.
I'm just gonna back away slowly and go to the other one.
Okay. Right. As you do so, do you turn around or do you look? There is a crack into the door, or do you just completely?
I just don't turn my back to it, but I just back up. And
Okay.
Walk to the other
As
one.
you sort of back up, as it's leaving your sort of field of vision, you do see a partial face look at you through the actual crack
Oh,
before closing the door.
Fuck no.
And then,
Mhm.
I'm not even gonna say it because I know they're not gonna believe me, so I'm just gonna.
what would the rest of you like to do?
I understand that feel.
You do see the darkness seeping through now, consuming wherever the fogness reaches. It then turns off one of the lights near it. So.
Okay. Let's just go where there's already light.
That's what I said. But
Like,
no one listens to
you
me.
lead. Go.
There are
Okay, I guess so.
windows, doors, end of the hallway.
Windows, doors, and the hallway. I'm just gonna go right for the end of the hallway.
Okay. Athletic check.
man. 19.
Okay. With a 19, you book it down that hallway, and it doesn't feel like you're getting any closer to the end of this hallway. Yeah. It seems like as you like make hard effort, you can see like a nice bright sunny day at the end of this hallway, but you just cannot reach it. What do you guys like to do?
I knew you were going to do this.
Does,
man.
does he look any
I'm just trying to
further
play
from
a
us?
nice game of Dungeons & Dragons with my dear friend.
The hallway of doom, yeah. There's demons behind door number 1.
Does he look any further away, or is he just like running and not moving to us?
You see him gain some distance. Yeah, as he starts getting smaller and smaller.
Ooh, so the hallway gains distance for them as well, though? That's the thing.
Yeah, seems like it. It gets to a point though where like he only gets so small and doesn't stop or doesn't get any. He doesn't diminish at all.
Okay.
But he seems very far away.
Okay. I'm just gonna yell down them. Maybe a little slower next time.
Can I do like an Arcana check or something like that?
Go for it.
See what's. Can you roll for me? I lost my dice.
It has been consumed by Jasper.
Yeah.
The 15.
I got 15 plus a 6.
With a 15 plus 6, right?
Yes.
21.
Mm.
So with a 21, you feel this is incredibly magical. Like
This is incredibly magical.
yeah, like Disneyland levels.
This
of
is
magic.
Disneyland magical right now, guys.
So you find that nothing is what it seems. Everything's topsy-turvy in this place.
I say exactly that to everyone.
Yeah, exactly. And then you do see Jasper like scratch at a window. You're unsure what he wants. Yeah. However, the doors look pretty appealing.
What's it, boy? We need to look
I'm
at
just
the
going to
windows.
point out, last time he led us somewhere, we found a demonic ritual.
But we
Just
took
saying.
care of the demonic ritual.
Do you remember our walk back from that demonic ritual?
It was
I
fine.
do.
It was nice.
Okay.
Your relationship
Just
grew.
a casual
You had
stab.
a what? Like you could have gotten rid of the curse like how many months ago?
I mean,
You
You know
just
what?
did it?
You know what?
share trauma.
You were poor at communication.
This is why I don't have a team, you guys.
The lampshade says.
From the shadows.
Yeah. Yeah, you're just like one of the portraits. Okay, what would you guys like to do?
I'm starting to freak out, so I'm gonna break a window and fly out.
Okay. So you break a window.
With your
You feel
bird.
that
It's like giving me
physics
the
and sort of
teeth.
gravity don't work in this sort of realm that it normally does. So the moment that you reach out, your wings fail you and you begin to fall. Do you want to try to catch yourself? Window still?
No, I think I'll fall to my. No, yes, okay.
Athletics check.
All right, +7. That'll be a 13.
Okay, so with a 13, you barely grab onto the windowsill, but you're going to need assistance in order to actually.
Help!
get
Help!
up.
Help! Help!
You hear the sounds of
I'm
the
just-
cracking and crashing of the window as you see your companion hanging out of it.
I'm just gonna look around and just.
What does this door do?
I don't think I can lift that.
I can't either.
The lampshade says.
This is how I die.
I'm just running still, right?
I guess
Yeah,
I'll
you're
try
right.
and help him. 'cause-
Okay.
You're like,
Yeah, I'll
what
grab
was
the-
that?
I'll
Hey,
grab
guys!
You're back.
Yeah.
I'm gonna
Can I do a
just-
strength check?
Go for it. Athletic check.
I'll grab the other arm.
Well, so that's not happening. I got a 1.
Okay, so you reach over to his hand, or talons or whatever, and like go, don't worry, dude, I got this. Like, you just need to get a firmer grip, so I'm going to lift your fingers, and then that will allow you to get a firmer grip. And as you do so, you're just like, wait, stop! And then he falls into oblivion.
Wake me up.
And,
Sorry.
yeah.
I'm gonna just use thaumaturgy to yell down to him, like, "Hey, buff boy, get back here!
Oh shit.
We have
Wait.
problems."
Yeah. So when I turn around, do I like see anything? Is it just like another?
Wait,
Just
I have a broom.
yeah,
3 of your best friends.
Yeah.
That's a broom.
You turn
Wait.
around. You turn around and you don't see that you made any distance at all. They're completely just right next to you,
It's okay.
as like the window that's been shattered is. Like,
Trippy.
yeah, and then
Oh,
yeah.
okay. Well,
all
I'm
the
gonna-
progress you've made is lost. Yeah. It's,
Can I throw him this?
throw who? What?
Birdman.
I'm gonna give the bird man my broom.
Sure. You have the broken open windowsill and you throw your magic broom in there and you see it fall into oblivion.
Well, that is. Oh no! Skipper! You were supposed to catch him.
All right. What would you guys like to do? There are some fine-looking doors. His jump looks pretty good too.
Is he gone?
Okay.
Yeah. You just can't see him.
I saw this episode of SpongeBob.
He's probably still
Or Spy Kids
in the
2,
tavern
3.
in real life. So we just have to figure this out, and maybe we can
The darkness
Reversing.
is
You can't use
developing.
logic
faster.
right now. We're not
You
in
are.
tavern.
You do look back to see the staircase, and you see the porcelain doll is approaching.
Oh,
The
fuck.
lights are turning
I'm
off.
starting to think
Nice.
this porcelain doll is that object we need to get. Maybe.
Just yeet it out the window.
So we can't reach the door. Essentially, we can't reach all the way down the hallway.
He's dead,
And
basically.
well, he's missing. What if I want to go jump through the window to follow him?
What if we
You can
all
if you
just
like.
jump through the window?
We should all jump together, guys.
It's up to you.
I mean, we can't listen behind door 1.
Game
we
over.
don't know this. But,
All right, pack it up, everybody.
Yeah.
It's up to you guys.
Dude.
Whatever you like to do.
Alright.
Looking out the window, can we see him at all? Can we see the
No,
room at all?
it's you look out and you see. For us, it would be look to what like a spaces, galaxies, stars, everything like that, and it's just like you just
Cosmic abyss.
exactly.
Okay.
This is how we go, Jasper.
Okay. I'm gonna say. We'll get back to him.
Ashley, you can go home. We don't need a third act. She's gonna- she's
Game
gonna-
over.
Yeah, we.
Do I still have rope?
Killed everyone.
You do have rope. Yeah,
That rope?
yeah. It's 40 feet. It dangles.
Alright, well, I tried.
Can I try and reach for the rope?
Wait, does anyone
Yeah,
else have
sure.
rope?
There's like a
I do
300
have
foot.
50
Hey, can I have some more rope?
Yeah,
Alright.
I'll give
So
you
I
my-
take my rope and I combine it with hers and then I throw it.
Okay, 80 feet.
Alright, nothing?
Dangles.
Okay, anyone else have rope?
Sure.
Alright, so I take hers.
The amount of like the speed at which he's descending is too fast for.
Hey, I don't know. We could
Do you jump through the window? Or do you-
fishing for.
Is anyone else gonna jump with me?
No.
I can
anyone
tie
jump-
the.
This is supposed to be a group effort. We're supposed to jump together, guys.
Okay.
I tie the.
Yeah.
No.
Oh.
I'm gonna
Damn
turn,
it.
turn to the lampshade and ask her what the hell was in the room.
There was a face in the room, and then it shut. That's all I saw.
That sounds better than whatever the hell happened just to Birdman.
I guess. Oblivion sounds nice,
Yeah.
but
Floating through time and space or demon face.
What would
Shooting
you like-
stars
or the-
plays in the background.
Yeah, right.
Demon face.
Yeah. Okay, Paladin, go.
Oh, yes.
Wait,
that door down.
Here's some rope
Oh,
just in case. You
So-
don't
and it's not glowing, right? Just rope.
It's just rope. But it's like 100 plus feet of rope now.
yeah.
Okay.
It's a lot.
I'll just like bundle it up and I'll tie it around my waist for now. Fuck it.
Sorry, are you jumping out the window or checking the door?
I'm gonna go check the door.
Okay.
Well, but
I don't want to go to the cosmic abyss just yet.
Just
So
yet.
Well, you're the one that
Why?
wants
It
to
seems
jump,
it
so.
seems very pleasant. He had a great
I mean
experience.
that's option 2 right now. I want to go see this demon face that you mentioned. So.
He Wilhelm screamed down. So
Oh, the Wilhelm scream. Perfect. So let's go check out. I'll go check out the demon face.
okay,
So it's behind a door, right?
correct.
The
There's
door opens by itself.
one of many
yeah.
doors.
Grocery store doors. Cool.
As you reach for the door, it does not open by itself.
Oh.
Now you're making me a liar.
This girl's
Twice.
fucking crazy. I'm gonna go ahead and reach out and turn it and slowly open it.
Sure. So you reach out and slowly open it as you feel a hand grasp your armor and then yank you into the room before
Yeah.
anyone can see what's.
I'm gonna
So you
grab
have
the
the
rope.
All right. Let me see here. All right, cool. So you get violently thrown into this room.
Cool.
Yeah. Okay, cool.
Just like cane gag or just.
Yeah. So.
Like I grab on and I'm just
You're like,
along for the ride.
well, I mean, you can stay where you are and let it burn your hands or through your gear, or you can like actually grip onto it and.
Grab it.
Okay.
I'm along for the ride.
All right. So you two get thrown into this room. Whatever light was emanating is now completely silenced as you feel some touching without your consent happen. As you get 21 versus AC.
No.
Okay. You feel the same banging on your armor that you felt before, and then 18 versus AC.
Yeah, that hits.
Okay. And 11 damage. As you start coughing up blood, a rib might be broken. The door opens once again, and you find yourself in just a very small, like, closet that on the ground, just like, yeah.
So we're both just like squished in the closet.
Yeah, and then
Okay.
with the rope still there, in good tact.
We have rope.
Yeah.
Okay.
Would you like to check another door?
I'm going to cast light on the rope that I'm holding,
Okay.
and now we see it's a closet.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, the magical torch emanating from the hallway is now seeping into the room as the door opens.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
And then
Do you want to go bungee jumping out the window?
Sounds nice.
I mean, I don't know if us three can hold the rope.
I don't think you guys can. So we're stuck in a closet. You're saying?
no, it's not,
That's
the door's
not- we're in a
open.
closet.
The
Yeah.
door's
open.
open, so we just both got sucked into a closet.
Let's just.
You guys good?
We're just chilling in the
Like,
hallway
yeah,
with this.
coughing up blood.
Yeah.
with
We're
the
dying in the
doll.
closet.
I know, you're
Darkness-
just like petting like, oh, it's
Darkness
really
is
good.
seeping through. The porcelain doll is getting closer and closer. Someone will now have to be dedicated to watching it, unless you don't want to. That's completely fine as well.
Jasper, look at the porcelain doll.
He keeps scratching at the open windowsill as he
You're
tries.
useless.
It is an open windowsill.
He decides to jump through the windowsill
Oh
into oblivion. And, would you like to chase after him? Okay.
Oh my god!
Yeah, immediately. Whoa.
All right. No,
Right.
no check is required. You jump through the windowsill. And
I see her do this and I kick that fucking door in. And I'm like, guys, what the fuck is going
Get out of
on?
you take off the portrait or the webcam.
So now it's just us three.
Jasper, I will
Yes, it
save
is you three. What would you like to do?
Jump out the window.
I guess, I don't know.
Okay, so you jump out the window.
Join us.
Fuck it. Window party.
Join us.
Yeah.
Join.
I give the doll the bird and I jump out the fucking window.
All right, you jump out the window.
Bird's gone.
Can I attack the doll?
The bird.
Yeah. So, what, do you just run up to it and try to snap it?
No. I'm going to try to sacred flame the porcelain doll.
Okay, go for it.
Dex roll.
Dex save.
It fails because it's stationary.
Okay. So I get to do 28 radiant. It takes 5 radiant damage.
Okay, so 2 things happen at this time. One, the lights go out immediately. And, well, let's just do this first. 14 versus AC?
Does not hit.
Okay. So you feel some banging on your armor that feels pretty forceful as it pushes you into the light of the remaining torches. At the same time, your vision flickers to a very run-down, just decayed, burnt house with a frail woman sitting in a chair. And then your vision returns to this like hallway where this porcelain doll is now at your feet, and the darkness is seeping through.
Can I get
The
back
window-
to the window?
The window that your companions jump through is beyond that point. Would you like to break another window, or would you like to?
Oh shit.
Join us.
Suicide's pretty cool. I didn't say
Peer
that.
pressure.
I would jump out a window to save my dog, IRL.
Yeah.
So I can see, and the darkness is just advancing more.
Yes. The torches are flickering as they're. Okay, so you like, so in hysteria, you run over to the window and shatter it as you jump through. Your air gets vacuumed out of your lungs as it gets really cold, and you just begin to freeze as you float down and down into this cosmic abyss. And in one motion, you blink and wake up inside the tavern where you actually were, where you first fell asleep in this town where everyone's snoring and bleeding out and all that kind of stuff. All of you wake up.
Oh.
We
Took
did-
you guys long enough.
So
Yeah.
we should have jumped out the window all along. Good job.
Well, actually, I was the one who.
Good job. You were so
Thanks, Bird.
smart.
Yeah,
You're
yeah.
so
Credit where
smart.
credit's due, please. Yeah.
I'm just praising my dog instead.
So everyone else is still asleep though.
Yes.
So
Yeah.
we need to get all
And
the
now you,
townspeople to
upon
jump out a window.
further investigation, you find that some people have passed away, and it looks like from grievous wounds. Other people that you've recognized in the watchtower are still alive, you know, breathing softly. In the actual town, you do see the burnt remains of that same house that you entered into, except the same size of what it looked like from the exterior.
Okay.
Would you like to approach this house, or
Yeah.
you can touch
I'm
another
gonna
body
go-
and try to shake it around if you want?
No. We're done shaking dead bodies.
Okay.
I'm just.
Sorry, Constitution check.
Okay.
All of you guys.
21.
19.
What's the target?
6.
6,
22.
22.
19?
Wow. So you guys are like, that wasn't too bad. As she just like vomits completely. Just like, and then Jasper also looks like pretty mighty.
Oh my god, he's so
Yeah.
good. He's so perfect. Oh my goodness.
All right.
You
So
suck.
what would you like to do at this time?
I'm going to say we should go in the real world and try to investigate the house
Okay.
first.
So you head down the street. There is no floor is lava. There are no shadowy figures. The sky looks like how it once did, which you feel so grateful for.
Do we know how much time has passed in the world?
You're unsure, really.
Is
Still
it
nighttime?
still?
Yeah, it's still nighttime for sure.
Okay.
But you do feel famished. Absolutely. As you head over to the burnt house, as you see a frail figure that seems to be Elvin that's sitting in there. You guys recognize it as a young woman that you guys knew or know by the name of Romina. She was an old friend of yours. You know that she has been treated pretty harshly her entire life for her bloodline, and the last thing you knew was that she was committed to an insane asylum, and you're unsure what happened after that. Apparently, she found her way here, but she does have a very unique item, which is a circlet that's actually on her forehead, and she's completely just sort of comatose in a vegetative state, sitting in a chair, and magical energy just emanates from her. What would you like to do?
Scratch that. I think it's the thing on her head now. Not the porcelain doll.
I'm gonna run up and not shake her, but like try to rouse her.
Okay, try to rouse her. Would you like to do an athletics check or a medicine check or?
Medicine.
Okay, medicine.
That didn't work with the last ones.
Maybe don't touch the headpiece.
13.
Okay, 13.
Mm-hmm.
So with 13, you head over, and what would you like to say or do?
I'm just gonna tell her to wake up. Just wake up. What are you doing? I know
Okay.
this is you.
You shake her, and she does not respond. Drool comes out of her mouth or whatever. Would you like to do anything?
Yeah, I'm gonna go shake her as well.
Okay.
Even harder.
All right.
Or aggressively.
You shake her as well aggressively. Do the athletics check.
Back to the upside down.
Don't kill more.
Yeah, 23.
Maybe
Okay,
we shouldn't
so-
kill her.
With the 23, you.
Whiplash.
Yeah. Yeah, exactly. So you shake her aggressively, and her eyes begin to flicker open as she like goes wide with fear.
Told you.
And her eyes go wide with fear as she like backs up into her chair and sprawls out of it. Her circlet's still on, and she goes, get away from me. I'm gonna just let me do this to this town. It's treated me so unfairly my entire life, and that she like begins to just bawl her eyes out. As the magic is getting stronger, it seems like a violet gem is inside of the circlet, and it begins to just
Told you it was crystal.
grow with power. That's right, yeah.
Actually, yeah. You're right. We called it.
Dang.
And you are freaking out because you know what this item actually is. With your personal knowledge, is that there was I forgot what I named her.
Berlinda?
Romina.
Romina?
That's fine, Bromina. So you know that there was this ancient spellcaster by the name of Bromina that was specialized in illusion magic. She just consumed the land in terrible sorts of magic who didn't bend to her will. This woman, Romina, is actually her descendant. And you've seen personally that she's been treated unfairly because people know who her bloodline is and treat her. Even though she hasn't committed any crimes, they still associate it with her. That somehow, some way, her parents were killed in some sort of fashion. They blamed it on her and sent her to the insane asylum. Somehow, some way, she's made her way out. And you're unsure if she actually needs help or she should be slain, whichever. But you do know that the item that she has completely amplifies her magical abilities and she needs to be stopped in one way or another. That's your personal knowledge.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. You know everything other than what the item actually is.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Can we share this with the group?
Sure. So you share it to everyone, and they all know it. She goes like, stop talking to me as if I'm not here, and then she tells you you guys need to get out of here. Just let me consume this town and give them their just desserts, and I'm gonna finish myself off or whatever, and you can do whatever you want after the circle after that. I just need to do this. And you absolutely saw children and innocents in this town before.
Is the circlet metal?
It is.
Okay.
Those people can't defend themselves. Doesn't sound like a fair fight to me. Is that a kill order?
It's up to you. You do have an emotional bond. Same with you. You have some.
Ooh, we have an attack bird.
I'm going to approach her.
Harold is no longer
guise-
with you.
Under the guise of
You just have your
comforting
quarterstaff
her.
with you.
and just tell her no, it's okay.
Okay,
Just calm
persuasion.
her. Hey. 19.
Okay, so with the 19, what do you say exactly?
I'm telling her it's okay, we can talk about this, and I approach her and try to lay a hand on her
Okay,
shoulder.
so as you take a step closer to her, she goes, please, get back. A lot of people have told me that they're here for me, and they actually aren't. I've tried so many times to, use the help of others, and it always betrays me. And as she gets more and more stressed out, you see the world around you flicker as the former house that you were in begins to reappear with the porcelain doll staring at you from behind her. And
I'm just gonna immediately just do my channel divinity and summon power of my goddess to try to inflict damage on her.
okay.
Just
All right. So Saint,
0 to
at
100.
this moment, did you already do the poll?
Yes.
All right. So please tell them the results of whatever
Alright.
they voted.
If I can find it.
So I'm done with that other house.
No, please.
Is it secret still, correct?
It is secret. So Matt, if you could lean over, and then she can tell you what,
Enlighten
and you can tell.
I feel like that's an appropriate response.
You
And
guys
then
suck
Matt.
at keeping secrets.
Yeah, right.
So if you
Yeah.
happen to meet your demise, you'll be able to become a sentient and move on. So
Okay.
that's what people are voting.
Cool.
All right. So, on this folded piece of paper, would you please write inside of it what the vote was?
Hey, Dom and Laura, no hard feelings, but I'm gonna get bad feeling right about now.
Something's being plotted.
Yeah.
I was like, I can barely
Would
see
you
for a
guys
second.
like to say or do anything before she inflicts pain on your former friend?
I'm
I'd like
winding
to
up.
roll stealth and get behind Romina.
Okay.
That's 21.
Okay. So with 21, you make your way behind Romina, as well as the porcelain doll, and
The fuck?
Where'd the doll come from?
the world
No.
between
Personnel.
yeah,
Oh,
the
okay,
world's
so the-
flickering in and out. Yeah.
Okay.
So the more she gets stressed out, the more the other world comes into this one. And,
Okay. And that's why
and-
I'm going straight for this. I'm just
Okay, so
Freaking
you
out.
get behind her. Would you like to say or do anything?
I'm just gonna put a hand on her shoulder and say it's gonna be okay. Just
Okay,
calm
persuasion.
down. No, just persuasion, no advantage, even though we're friends.
I'll give you an advantage.
That's 14. 13.
Okay. Would you like to say anything? She seems to be coming down a little bit.
A little bit.
Yeah.
I mean, due to your bloodline, I don't know, man. You should probably go to sleep forever.
Okay.
That's what I'm gonna say.
So she
Comforting.
she like freaks out a little bit, as not a little bit, actually a lot of it.
Yeah.
And as she goes like, "You're right. You guys are my friends. You will always be here to help me, and even in my time of need." And then at this moment, her gem like glows tremendously and just like it gets so bright to the point where you have to shield your eyes, unless you like to stare into this giant bright light. Yeah. And then
Zool.
at this moment, your guys' eyesight completely just like get to the point where you need to close your eyes and you open them back up, and you see nothing but her in front of you, like tons of just figures of her, and they keep chanting to you like, "Why weren't you there for me? You should have helped me," like blah blah blah. And yeah, you're beyond this world and now in some other world. Let's do initiative.
do I get to have my
You do. You'll be the first
I'm
one, and then we'll
ready.
go into rotation.
Okay.
So, Fayori,
17.
17, and then Chocozumo, 9,
15.
15, and then Dominus,
16.
16, and then
17.
on Laura, 17, and then
Did they vote for me too?
yeah, they both you guys.
Yeah.
Oh, did you see it?
No.
Oh.
I was like, wait, what are we doing?
Better not kill my dog.
Oh.
All right, so okay, so you two do rock paper scissors. 1, 2, go. Oh my. Okay. All right, so you get 18. So go ahead and go first, and then we'll do rotation.
Okay. So yeah, I'm just going to let loose my channel divinity, and
And at this moment, sorry, you see both on Laura and Dominus, their eyes go violet as their pupils go violet. Yeah.
Well, we
Okay.
did warn them.
We did warn them.
Okay, sorry. Go on.
because are they glowing the same as the circlet thing?
Absolutely. Yeah.
Okay,
Could be a
so,
coincidence, though.
so they're gonna get hit too, because I'm done with this.
Okay.
Just done. Okay. So it's Constitution saving throw, and that they have to make against me. So, yeah, you guys need to roll Constitution for her.
Okay,
both
yeah,
of you.
go and roll a Constitution. So,
Safe.
Yeah,
Mhm.
save
So D20.
against 14.
and see if you get a 14 or above.
I almost feel bad we're not even giving them a chance.
No.
Almost.
I'm a little done
12.
with today. Everybody else
12?
jumped out a window.
Is
12?
this our
Okay.
last quest?
It's the third one, yeah. So there's they both failed.
They both failed.
I'm sorry,
so
did
they,
you attack Romina as well?
Yes.
She failed.
Okay, so they all take 18 plus 6, 24 radiant damage.
24 radiant
I know.
damage. All right.
Halved because I'm resistant.
Are you?
Okay.
Oh, okay.
That's
D6
my
damage.
race. So
Oh,
it is
so you're
18.
just- Yeah.
Uh,
No, it was 24, so 12.
And describe the attack.
So, as I'm trying to approach, they all start glowing, and I pull out my holy symbol and just start glowing, and just white, brilliant light fills the whole area and
Okay.
cinches them a little bit.
Sounds good.
Ow.
So it cinches them a lot of it as
A lot of it.
Yeah. So you cast a spell into their direction. You see it actually affects them, and then for Romina, she says, "Look, no, please, and then she like is wiped out. Her body like falls to the ground limp. The circlet is still on her head with the crystal active. The porcelain doll is also there, and as darkness envelops.
I mean, I feel like the porcelain doll is considered an enemy too.
It is.
Okay.
No offense.
Okay.
All right. After that, it's going to go 2 rotations. So we're actually going to start off with Fiore.
Okay, so I'm going to just move back behind Buffer,
Okay.
and I'm going to very quickly cast Aid on him, Sunny, and
Uh-huh.
myself.
Okay.
How much is the buff?
It's 5.
Just 5?
That's 5 temporary hit
Cool.
points.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Sounds good. All right. So is that your turn?
Yeah,
Okay.
I'm a little done.
On Laura, you see nothing but enemies around you.
I'm still.
Yeah. Go ahead and roll d4. 1, 2, 3, Jasper.
4.
All right.
Oh.
You're attacking Jasper.
Oh my god.
This is not my fault. The dice told me
Why does everyone
to.
want to hurt my dog?
So, is it sneak attack because I'm hidden?
No.
No,
You're not.
I don't have it. Well, it hasn't had a turn yet, so I have advantage.
Yeah.
That's a 19 with my rapier. 24, 25.
That will hit. So.
Can I block it?
If you want to, you can take
I
the hit. If you
do.
like to. Okay, so she says, "Look out, sir!" and then like,
No,
jumps in the way of
Jasper.
Jasper. So
No,
go ahead and roll
this
your damage
wasn't it.
for. That's normal.
It's not sneak attack.
It is sneak attack because you do have advantage.
Okay, so that's
So get
3.
them d6s out.
It's fine.
Everything's gonna be fine.
Everything's fine, Jasper. It's okay. We're gonna get through the next like 5 hours.
6, 10, 18, plus 3. 18, 21.
So 21 damage.
21 damage. I'm glad I took that. But I had a +5, right?
Yeah. So 21 minus 5.
Cool. I'm
Well,
still.
16 minus 16.
I'm still okay.
34.
I'm okay. Thank you.
All right, cool.
I'm alright.
So
And then I'm
No.
gonna hide.
That hurt.
Use my
Okay.
bonus action hide. That's 9 plus 11.
and in your mind, you're
12.
just like, I gotta stop Romina. Whatever is going on, I gotta like stop her. You know.
Is she just kind of dead now?
Romina?
Yeah.
Yeah, she's on the ground. Her body's completely twitching, singed, a lot of it. And,
A lot of it.
It then goes to Dominus.
Mm-hmm.
So go ahead and roll a 1d4.
I warned you, buddy.
2. So Polly.
Come on, man. Let's tussle.
Yeah. No, you're gonna roll a d20
Oh,
first.
my bad.
Sorry.
10.
What are you hitting it with?
Oh,
10
with
plus
an axe,
9.
So 19.
Yep, that is a hit.
Okay, so go to roll damage now, and you get
Three
attacked
plus
twice.
9, 10.
Cool.
That's max. Okay.
All right, that is taken. Thank you very much. 5, 34.
You're like, damn, these
36.
illusions. I gotta like take care of them, and then as your sword sinks deep. Okay. So after that, it goes to Sunny.
So she's hidden. I can't
And
see
did you
her.
use your rapier, or did you use your?
Yeah, my rapier.
Okay,
Ow.
it pierces your stomach as
Oh
it.
God.
And I'm gone. I'm hidden again.
Ow.
Yeah.
That sucks. Okay, well, I'm gonna use lightning bolt on him
Okay.
Lightning bolt.
because I
Oh.
can't see. I can't see her. I'm like,
Okay.
Deck save.
So I roll a d20 for that.
And try to hit a 15 or higher.
And then your dex. Yeah.
16.
Damn it.
So you take half damage.
Yeah. So,
So 8d6.
8d6.
dear God.
Which one is it?
D6 is a normal looking die. The squares, cubes.
3, 4, 6, 1.
You're not adding these up, are you?
Nope.
I'm adding them up.
She knows.
3.
So that's 4 so far. So go ahead and roll 2 more. Or is it
1,
8?
8d6.
Oh, okay. So 4 more. So
2,
2.
3.
3.
Do I need to do another one?
Yes.
For Jasper. 2.
Okay, so that is 7. That's 13. 14, 15, 16, 17.
I like that one.
20, 22. So you take 11 damage.
Ooh.
And your body is just like comically cartoon. You see your skeleton as like. Yeah. Alright, so after that,
Damn
it's
you.
going to go
Sorry.
to.
The dog's are looking at me.
Oh, pupper.
Let's see.
He's trying to heal me.
Who's
What a good pup.
Can Jasper cross class into a cleric?
Oh, I think I.
You did skip me. No? Well, I'll be now.
Yeah. So that's you. Why did I put C for you? Oh, Connor. That's right.
That's me. Hola.
Alright, your turn.
All right. Well, seeing that you look like battered and bruised up at the second, I'm like, sorry, buddy. Nothing personal.
I
And
warned you.
first thing I'm gonna do is trip you.
Oh, nice.
So that's gonna be a contested against acrobatics or athletics. I'm also gonna rage before this.
Okay. You take your steroids.
Yep, not a problem. That'll be a advantage for me actually. Do I beat a 17 for you?
Mm-hmm. For athletics?
Mm-hmm. Yeah. All right. So I just put you on the ground, and then I'm just gonna bash him straight into the head with a broken.
Advantage.
Yeah. Now that he's prone with a broken herald.
Okay.
Do not hit you. All right. I'm just gonna clonk you in the back of your armor.
You do have a point of inspiration if you like to use it.
I already have advantage. Doesn't
Oh,
do anything.
okay.
All right.
Alright.
And yeah, and then
So you try and it bangs against his armor and then
Yep.
flings off.
He's on the ground though, so I'm just gonna
His eyes are so violet, so beautiful.
keep bonking him on the ground as I
Okay.
can.
After that, it's gonna go to Fiore.
Okay, so she's.
Oh, I'm sorry. Sorry. 1. Okay. Darkness envelops you for a second as you hear the sound of a shifting porcelain doll. 13 versus AC.
Doesn't it?
Oh, good. Okay. You feel something banging at your ankles. Yes. It's your turn.
So I can't see her at all. Okay. Even with my elf eyes. My elf eyes.
I
No.
don't believe so. You can make an
Okay.
active check to try.
Bless you.
I am just going to tear off another star and throw it at him.
Okay.
So that'll be 4. So that is 4, 5, 7, 8 damage.
For a dex check, right?
Nope.
No,
Oh,
just
straight
damage.
damage.
True
Oh.
damage.
It just hits.
Auto hits.
Oh, I'm dead.
Oh, you did? Okay.
Absolutely.
So
It was 8, you said?
Yeah, I
Okay.
just
you are dying, not dead.
Mhm.
yeah, I just flung
The
star at you.
the armor of plot consumes you. And then okay.
Nice.
Yeah.
I'm still banging
Well,
his
I mean-
plot armor.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm less convinced to kill them now that she's dead.
Yeah.
So I'm
Okay.
just trying to.
Next one up is actually on Laura
Okay.
from the shadows you strike.
Who has someone engaged with them
You do
or
see
within 5 feet?
No one.
you do see Polly getting attacked by Romina.
The doll. You mean?
No. Polly, your companion Polly is on the ground getting beaten with a stick by Romina.
Wait, what?
Oh, wait, that's right. Illusion stuff.
Oh.
He's just mixing up names here.
Okay. Well, I'll I roll D3, D4 again, or
I'd say so since she's hidden, right? Or would it just be straight since everyone's aware and
no,
There's
just a
different ways
D4
to
to
play it.
choose who
Oh,
I hit.
oh no, you can. There is an obvious target that you can choose, or you can just choose someone else if you like. to.
Okay, I'll choose Polly then.
Okay.
all right.
Excuse me, Romina. Right.
I don't hit you. I don't think. 9.
So from the shadows comes a swoosh, and you look back and you see.
Bonus action hide. 9 plus 11. Again.
Okay.
21.
For a moment, you thought you saw someone, but then it's just a lampshade that appears, and, and
Well, it's
nothing.
just a lamp.
Innocent lampshade, exactly.
Oh wait, shoot! I have the luck feat. Never mind.
Okay. Dominus is dying, so it goes to Sunny.
Oh, okay. I have no
Did he
idea.
roll safe?
No, the armor plot surrounds him. He'll be fine.
I don't know where she is, but I'm gonna go out on a limb and use this 20-foot radius for this fireball
Okay.
and hope maybe it hits her.
Okay. There's also this magical item that's laying on the ground that seems to be the source of everything if you want to touch it.
I mean,
Completely up to you.
yeah, I got 20 feet. So.
Things break if you touch those.
Okay, so go to roll. Is it all...
It's a
Creatures.
big ol'... It's everything in the 20-foot radius just explodes. Dex save.
So you will hit your companions. Do you
Is that
confirm
cool
you
with
want to
you
do
guys?
it?
I'm not paying attention.
I feel like birds are very flammable. So.
What's your health like?
No, you can't ask that question.
Dang it. Oh, man.
Wait, are we all within 20 feet? Because I
Uh,
went back, and then he ran up.
I'd say you're near each other because you got into the conflict, and were all your abilities ranged or were they melee?
They were all ranged. I was trying to get close for a melee,
Yeah.
but then she freaked out.
Okay, so I'll say that you're outside of it, but they're all in that area.
Hey, I'm gonna light the room on fire. Is that cool?
he's enraged.
Yeah, I'm gonna light
Birdie
the room on
smash.
fire.
All right, you let loose you Naruto hands and then let loose a fireball. So they roll a dex save, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's a
Anybody
dex
in it?
save.
All right, so everyone rolls a dex save.
I get
Uh, your-
advantage.
The armor plot consumes you.
Yes, if that plot is fire, then it does consume him.
He has resistance. I'm sure it'll be fine.
15.
My spell save deck is 15.
And
so
remember,
I
you
save.
can choose to save people automatically.
I can choose to save people.
Yes,
I'm
you
gonna
can.
save the bird.
with your sorcery points.
Sorcery point.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
Boop.
So I rolled a 15, so that
It
just saves.
matches.
Yep.
Is it just-
that's a save?
Okay, so
And then-
half damage.
And then I'm going to use uncanny dodge to have it again.
So
Here's the fun thing about uncanny dodge.
What?
If you succeed, I believe it like completely negates damage on
Oh,
dex
so I don't get
on dex dodges.
So no damage.
No, I think it's actually no damage.
I just lit the entire room on fire and she avoided that.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
You can stick a rogue in a
She's a
5
pretty
foot in a
trained-
5 foot hole and they can dodge a fireball.
Mm-hmm. All right. Well.
Well,
But you don't know that.
Too much.
You can't see that.
I've seen that happen.
Okay, so engulfed in these flames was actually the body of Romina that was already looking pretty fugly with
me.
the attack. Yeah. You dodged it though, right? You save?
I saved
Half
him.
damage.
Oh, half damage.
Yep.
Please roll damage.
It's hang on. It
8d6.
is- Yeah.
3,
Oh God, hold on. 3, 3,
2,
2,
6,
6.
3,
3.
6, 2. Tell me when to stop. 5.
Is it how many was it?
8.
8.
Okay. One more. Oh, you said 5. Okay, sorry.
6. Sorry.
The last one doesn't count. So that
You
is.
can
Just tell me when. You'll get pizza later. It's fine.
Yeah, there is pizza.
15 damage.
Okay, cool. I'm
Yeah, feel free to get pizza if you need to.
still
Sorry,
barely in. I'm fine.
You good?
No.
Yep.
Stay.
Sure.
Okay,
Yep.
so
Little feathers.
engulfed in the flames was actually the body of Romina that already looks pretty messed up because of the singe and all that. Her form completely just begins to turn to ash as the circlet removes from her actual head finally, and then the violet gem just completely like turns off. And the illusions come out. Your violet eyes turn away, and yeah, you see the world for actually what it is. And yeah,
I'm still hidden.
you're still hidden with lampshade, and you're like, why?
Is he
Okay.
dying or dead?
He is dying. Yeah.
Okay,
so we
so-
can still help him.
His eyes have gone from just like sitting there like twitching a little bit to with purple, and now it's normal.
Normal, yeah.
Okay.
And you guys
I'm
see
gonna-
the world for what it is, and
I'm gonna-
Polly's sorry, go ahead.
I'm gonna run over there and spare the dying, so he's okay, so we don't have to freak out and hope Templars show up.
Okay.
Oh
Um,
yeah.
so you
that
run-
seems to be a theme.
Yeah, I'm just gonna
So
run
you-
over there.
You rush over. That's chat. That's deciding that. So you guys rush over to save Dominus, and you're wheezing, and you're like you have some pretty cool scars if you actually survive.
I'm performing CPR with a large stick.
Yeah, there you go. Perfect.
Are you still
That's
attacking
what
him?
you would do.
Am I still attacking him? I see no reason to stop at the moment.
You're just like, ah! As you're like- okay, so the circlet is on the ground. You hear the sounds of horses begin to approach as everyone gets out of their actual homes, and then like vomits all at the same time. As they go like, "Wow, you saved us! Thank you."
I'm gonna grab the circlet and run.
Okay, so you grab you. Okay, so
I'm going to use my magic item, which has never come into play yet.
Okay.
I'm going to say, go get him! And I'm going to send a rope flying towards you, and it's going to restrain you.
But can he see me?
Well,
If
I
you're
see
grabbing
you
something
grab
else
you
right
jump-
next to us.
Yeah, if you jump in plain sight with the circlet there. Okay, so the rope does go.
And
Do I have to make
15
a
deck save.
Are you Wonder Woman?
I am
Wonder
Wonder Woman.
Woman.
This is my Wonder Woman item.
18 on the die.
All right.
All right, so
So I
Just
dodge
like
it.
snakes on the ground, I guess.
she.
And I am gonna stealth again.
Okay.
That's 18 on the die again. So
Okay, so she.
plus 11.
So you grab the circlet.
Yeah.
All right, so you grab the circlet and like dash to the distance. You hear the sounds of horses approach as you try to. You can make perception checks if you want to try to find this.
Sure, yeah, why not? That'll be a very high number, actually. That's going to be a 14. No, I'm sorry, 22.
Okay, so with the 22, you do spot her because your roll was what 20.
18 plus 11.
18 plus 11. Goddamn.
I thought you said 18.
18 on the die.
Yeah. You do not see her. Yeah. You get something actually in your eye. It makes you squint for a little bit. The sound of horses approach as you find other Emerald Templars come through with Lottie at the charge, and yeah, that person over there. And then as Lottie at the charge and goes tend to the wounded, secure the area, find what's going on. And they go and she runs to your side and says like, Dominus, what happened here? And yeah,
I cough up blood.
right, you cough up blood, and she pours all of her lay on hands onto you, and you spare the dying, right? So you're there
Yeah.
like.
Well,
"Stay away
I
from
went over there and
Dominus!"
I stabilized him, so he's not going to die.
Okay, so she pours all of her lay on hands on you to try to get you up. Your wounds begin to seal. Your blood is not replaced though, so you still feel very weak. Do you relay to her the information?
Absolutely.
Okay. And then she turns to the Emerald Templars and go like, find this one named Onlora, find and execute her, and like get this item get the tongs and like get that item as soon as possible.
The tongs.
I swear, we need to get a pair of tongs. Why haven't they given us a pair of tongs yet?
I know. We've been finding all this stuff and we can't touch it.
I know, we're doing all the dirty work.
Yep. And then and you see various Templars go and pour their lay of hands on people, just like caressing their cheeks as they like heal them and all that kind of stuff. And yeah, so at this moment, they're like, get Dominus onto a stretcher, get him back to the portal, bind the she was gonna call you heroes, but you're not heroes. It's like, bind these people, we'll deal with them later, and find the one named Onlora, and then get this item from her.
I'm just gonna like hardcore eye roll at bind us. We're the only people accomplishing anything. You guys are useless.
At this moment, you definitely do see the tattoos still remain, but fading so vastly, but it's still slightly there. And yeah, and at this moment, they escort you actually through the portal. You flicker back, and you see a ton of armed guards there, like escorting you through into your holding cells. And as they're going, the Seers are like, "Bring us Dominus immediately! Like we need to see him." And like,
He's alive this time.
yeah. And then as you see, the other in the other holding cells are stripped of armor and all that kind of stuff. The Templars who helped you guys like get to the portal, and yeah. So
Has anyone seen my broom?
your broom was near you when you woke up. And yeah. One thing did lead to another, and they ended up finding on Laura whether she go and make a d20. Yeah, they find her and kill her. And yeah, and they get the circlet.
Happily ever after.
Happily ever after.
Do we have any stew?
You find Stu, yeah. All right, so with that'll actually end the third act of this actual adventure. Once again, we had LvckyDiamond, Bam! Super awesome cosplayer, as well as Matt from the Final Boys. Where can we find you guys online?
Uh, We said at the beginning, but it should be underneath here.
That is true. Thanks to
He
Schrei205.
boxes.
Yeah.
Per box. It's spelled correctly.
Yes.
Bam! Thank you guys for voting for Betrayal. Seems to be a trending theme.
I know.
Come on, guys.
It's more fun.
Well, hey, he
It is.
survived this time.
He
He
did.
did. The
Yeah.
armor plot consumed him, yeah.
Well, I mean, we kind of didn't want to explode.
That is true. Just slightly, yeah.
Yeah.
I keep forgetting about that. I'm glad you weren't.
Alright, and with that, we will take a 30-minute break while we get the next guest, Kingdom of Ribbon, ready to for the final act of this adventure. Cool. Yeah!
Bye.
Bye!